Right. We wouldn't even do you like that.
That's why I was confused.
Do you like
that? Show your face in there.
I mean, you saw my.
You should be smoking doing all this.
I mean, y'all have to show my face. I can just talk.
That would be better, right?
Yeah, that probably would be better.
Can we not? You want to go over there, then?
How do y'all want me? Don't matter.
You sit over there so they can see your face. You just sit where I was. Cause we finna be smoking and all this. Money, no fuckery.
Y'all can hear me.
Money, no fuckery.
Get a little setup, guys. Bear with us, guys.
So they saw her for a second, right?
Huh?
Did they see her for a second?
They just saw her for a quick second.
Okay, she left. She's not here no more. Whoever that was. Yeah. Now we have a different guest on here. Shout out to her.
That's hilarious. Welcome everyone to the motherfucking SayLess
So
podcast.
first of all, before everything, didn't you win like a Teacher of the Year or something? I saw. What was it now?
It was the Lux magazine gala. Yeah.
What was it?
It wasn't Teacher of the Year. It was Power 100.
Power 100 as a teacher. Congratulations, our mystery guest. For the Power 100, the Lux magazine, big magazine here in St. Louis. Doing her motherfucking thing. It's hella teachers out here too. That means she got some sense and she give a fuck because my kids are bad.
They probably are not bad.
Everyone hates the word bad, so let's translate to something else. Very busy, very finesseful.
Every single time.
Very physical with.
I love that I see her face.
Very physical with each other. Very sneaky.
That's kids.
Very sneaky.
That's
very finesseful. Very
you were all of
loud.
That
very.
You were all of that growing up though.
Booby trap making. Very.
Were you all of that growing up? Absolutely.
Set my shit on fire if I wasn't there. Very.
But you were all of that growing up.
Intimidating.
So
very.
Why you hating? You were all of those things.
We haven't even gone live. I haven't even gone live. I had to hit the fucking go live.
No, you know what? No, I wasn't.
Okay, so which one of those things?
Because me and you, I'm sure.
So
and everybody else from the north.
They didn't see you
we
at
were
all.
Scared of our parents.
Until now. Now I'm live as a motherfucker.
We were scared of our parents.
Your kids are not scared of you?
But you know what? You just made a point though. I was scared of my parents, but I was still tripping.
Yeah.
They scared of me, but they.
And we're gonna get started with the.
And use your head. Welcome everybody. Black Thighs Matter. Just thought I'd put that out.
Black Thighs do matter.
Shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to the 21st episode of the SayLess motherfucking podcast. God damn. 21. Huh?
We're not watching the game?
Why I need to see up there anyway for what we got going on.
You got 85 fucking screens, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can have one.
What game is on?
The playoffs.
Oh, OKC and Houston. Oh, okay.
Bro, you literally have 2,
4,
4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
I really low-key wanted to see this shit up there.
I just want one. That's all. It could be a small one. It don't have to be the big one, bro.
You got me acting like the nigga from Fast Steadies that one time. We don't play but hockey and golfing here.
I've never been back.
That's what they told us. We went to go look at the finals.
They told me exactly. Hold on. Mystery guest is too important.
No.
Mystery guest mega important.
And she gonna go FaceTime on her. Dang,
she gonna FaceTime on the show. She FaceTimed on our show, y'all. This
that was the last time I've been to Fast Eddie's. That
at any rate,
said, we don't watch that here. And hit me with the raw.
Now, mind you, y'all, it was the damn playoffs.
And I walked in and walked out.
It was the playoffs.
Because I knew when I walked in,
The record stops every
somebody
time. The record stops.
Somewhere was making my news. Like, that's what I felt.
So you going there for like?
I was like, I was that nigga.
Somebody somewhere was back there cutting the news, getting that shit ready
They
for
were
your shit.
literally getting the thread together themselves.
The next nigga that come through these doors asking for these cheap sticks of chicken.
Anyway, again, welcome to the 21st episode of SayLess podcast. We 21 years old out here. And we legal.
21 weeks straight
That's wild though, bro.
of ratchet bullshit.
That's motherfucking wild.
Meaningful ratchet bullshit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It ain't just ratchet. It be real.
But we got a good show for y'all today. You know, we definitely finna touch on some topics. How was your week, bro?
It's your boy LouisChops.com and I'm with your boy.
Clever with the exclamation point.
Exclamation.
You gotta put the exclamation point.
My week was well, man. Just I've been thinking. I let my mind wander and realize how long we've been on this quarantine shit, how long we've been wearing masks, how long we've been taking it seriously, how long we've been in the house and can't move at our own will. Before we just took it for granted. It was like, I ain't going to kick it tonight. I don't feel like it, or fuck it, I go see what they do. Now even the most humblest homebody motherfucker is ready to get out, shake a leg, and get some head right now. It is boring as
Shake a
fuck.
leg and get some
I don't care
head.
how much you love your house right now. You ready to get out of that motherfucker. But besides that, I am well, bro. How was your week, bro? How was your week?
My week was cool. You know, this is my first full week with the girls in their virtual learning experience or whatever. And for me, it was lit. Look at your hat though, nigga. I forgot you got the green hat on the green screen, so it's gonna automatically your hat not gonna show. It's
Fuck no.
You might want to have to
That's how I am, nigga.
Oh, this nigga gonna put the shit on this. But at any rate, shit, my week was hella good though. I can't even stunt. I don't see what everybody's been up in arms about when it comes to this whole virtual learning shit. But we have an educator in the building that's gonna give their perspective.
Educator.
Because I've been seeing a bunch of parents' perspectives, a bunch of the kids, but I haven't seen too many of the actual educators and teachers' perspectives.
Shout out to all the
on
educators
what it is
holding
with
this
the
shit
virtual
down,
thing.
doing this bullshit too.
Mega shout out to all the
That's a lot
teachers.
of
First
bullshit
off, I know this
in
might
my weed,
in the weed, extensions in the
weave
weed,
in my weed.
weed in the
Definitely
weed.
not mine.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, you ain't got no weed.
Definitely doesn't smoke. I was just saying.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to give a special shout out. Okay, I want to give a special shout out to the black male and female teachers and educators that are out there, because we need more of you all. We need more of you all. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the great ones.
The
and
great
not the
ones.
lazy
The great ones. But we appreciate you all. We appreciate everything that you're doing. I know you don't make enough money. I know you're not, you are not compensated the way you need to be compensated.
You're not.
You don't have the benefits that you need to have. You don't have the
better talk,
supplies and
nigga.
shit that you need to have.
We finna send this fucking
You know what
offer
I'm
plate
saying?
around in a
But,
minute, nigga.
I just want y'all to know that we appreciate y'all.
The doors of the church.
I just
are
want to.
open.
I'm doing my part. I'm sending tissue when it's time to send the kids back to
The little
school.
wipes.
I got the wipes and shit. Like
Hands to the side.
I don't
Let me
never
know, I'm
complain.
sending.
Listen, that used
I never
to be
complain
on
when I see the
list,
list.
and people used to act the fool.
True.
Now people understand.
I saw a lot of people act the fool. My thing is, I'm not gonna act the fool about it because I understand.
Yeah.
My kids go through everything here. Period.
Be a
So
little
I know what
more-
they're doing at
be
the
a little bit
school.
more nice to us, please.
No, the teachers need all of your assistance. They need your niceness. They need your cooperation. They need your support, because it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes. A whole village. I thought that saying was fake. That's some real shit.
What's the whole saying, Chris?
It takes a village to raise a kid successfully.
Sexy
Period.
ain't in it, but okay.
It's successfully ain't in it, but I'm putting it in. I added a little addition. I just added that little addition to it because ultimately we're not trying to raise them to be unsuccessful. We need the village and everything to raise them to be successful and be bright out here. That's what the fuck we trying to do. So
Shout out to all the black teachers who give a fuck, man.
who give a fuck, because I had a bunch of
Yeah.
them.
Right here.
I had shout out to Miss Walker. I know you still out there, Miss
Oh.
Miss Dorothy Walker.
Dorothy Walker.
I know you out
She
there
gave a
sewing
fuck.
and stand the fuck
She
up.
gave a
That's
fuck to a
right.
fuck, nigga.
Miss Christina Brown, I know you out there stand the
Shout out
fuck
to
up.
all the brown teachers and stuff.
Man,
Woo.
all the black teachers from the damn, bro.
Miss James,
Shout out to Miss James.
the meanest, most sassy.
Kilo.
Let me tell you how am my
Ms.
favorite
James,
person in the world.
folks will lie. Folks will lie.
Chaser.
Your dumb ass gonna fail.
And she made
That's
you
how
feel
she
so
talk to
bad
you.
that you had no choice but to get
You be like,
And then
damn, I'm on some
and you know,
bullshit.
hey, kids of today, you know what we didn't do? We didn't go home and tell our fucking parents that the teacher cussed at us.
No. That's why I have to tell my when I
That was part of the game.
Here's another one. Here's another tidbit. Parents, when your son or daughter come home and say that your teacher cussed at them, let it the fuck go. Shit, y'all got cussed at. I know what the fuck it was.
I just start curse words. No, I pause before I get to the curse words. So I be like, if you don't sit your, you know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. See, I have to stop that because you know what I'm saying. I don't do that. I love my job.
You love your job? Do you really?
I really love my job.
See, that's what I think. It takes you gotta love teaching to be a teacher.
I have been in education since 2000 and actually no, my first teaching job was my sophomore year at Sodan. And that
Your sophomore year at Sodan?
Yes, I was in an internship program.
Okay.
And I started working at Coca.
The internship program that
Shout out to Coca.
Shout out to St. Louis internship program. Blazer with the McDowell's top.
Listen,
the Coming to America
McDowell's. Right now, shout out to my first supervisor. When I wore that
that's
suit
wild.
to work on the first day I walked in, she said, "Let me tell you something now. Don't you ever put that back on coming up in here. Tomorrow, get comfortable." And it was jogger pants, t-shirt.
That's
for the
not
next
what
4
they.
years.
That's not what they told me, Katrina and Christina.
She said, "Take it off."
At Wave
because
Technologies.
You're making me hot.
Oh, not at Wave Technologies. They said, "We'll see you in what you got on." But I never did any work. All I did was download music off of Morpheus and Kazaa.
That was the best
all
learning
day.
experience ever.
All day. That was it. Kazaa, nigga. Kazaa. First off, Kilolo, I see your comment.
What she say?
She in there talking some word of funding for the school. She ain't sending nothing to the teachers. Word of funding for the
That
school.
ain't the teacher's fault.
It's not the teacher's fault. The teachers do not disseminate any money. The teachers ask for money. All they do is ask for money.
We don't ask for anything. All I want is some line paper and some pencils.
So at the end of the day, you can't send your kids with the basics. It's not the teacher's fault. It's the government funding and all of that. Your teacher just said, "Hey, I really need this to teach your kid effectively." You can't send a couple of $1 notebook.
It's the district.
It's
the district. You know why it's the district? Because when I was working at Guitar Center for 7 years, and I got the promotion to be GC Pro. Pretty much what that is like outside of the store, you do the big contracts, big schools, this and the third. I found out the St. Louis Public Schools has $100 million budget. Where the fuck is all that money going?
But time out.
What?
But time out.
That was years ago.
Because shout out to you for coming to talk to my kids.
Oh yeah, that boom. But it takes that.
Listen,
it takes you to be able to do that.
Reaching out to my friends like, hey.
And I didn't ask her to pay me nothing. I went and talked to their kids.
Talk to them about growing up and living life and still doing something positive. That's it.
Period. At the end of the day, that's all the kids want to see. The kids want to see cool motherfuckers that's close in their age, that's relatable, that's doing shit that they might want to do.
Not wearing corduroys and Velcro shoes.
That type of shit.
Still got a little drip left.
Okay, you hear me? Because I go in there.
I don't care who fault it is. I'm not
purpose.
doing it. My children
They don't
have
understand
all
drip. They don't understand
So you
drip.
got to be able to flame them back.
Oh, see, this is the thing.
They
I love flaming
game.
kids. I love flaming kids.
Flame game
When
on
I was
kids.
teaching at Freedom School, oh, it was the highlight of my day
I
to
had a
flame
flame
these
carpet.
kids.
They couldn't believe it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you gonna talk about it? Yes, I am. Because what you said was you used to want to talk about my size and you the
dusty
same size as
fucker.
me
I
and shit.
had what we call the flame carpet.
Mm.
So, how the
Talk
flame
on
carpet
it.
went.
Flame carpet.
Whenever a child would disrespect another child,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, since you want to put them on Front Street, go ahead. We're going to put you on Front. We never went that far, though, because I never let it go that far. It was just a quick reminder that you could get
You can get put on front.
So
Street
the
if you
moment
want
they
to.
would step on the carpet, I would be like, so who wants to go first? Everybody's hand would shoot up, and I would call on somebody, and I would be like, you know what, wait. And I would go, is this really what you want? Should we do this? This is not fair, isn't it? The same way you just got put on the spot is the same way you just put somebody else on the spot. So now I need you to have a seat and think about it the next time you do that.
Don't
that
do it
feeling
again.
that you got when that person raised their
And
hand.
see, that's kind of the method that I take.
That feeling every time you get ready.
That's the
to
method
talk
I
about
take with my youngest.
Yeah.
She can dish it but can't take it.
Yeah.
And I always tell her all the time, do
Well,
not
that's most people.
try to sit there and dish it if your ass can't take it or whatever the case might be, because you're going to get your goddamn feelings hurt.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm a different type of teacher. Sorry.
Oh, we got some cool shit going on in the background.
Yeah, I just feel like, we're going to support HBCUs.
Let's go.
So random, I'm just going to have random HBCUs
in the background
back
today,
there, shit like that going on, whatever the
I
case may be.
always, that was my one regret. I did not attend
An HBCU?
However, shout out to SIUE, Edwardsville.
Hey.
Shout out to the crew for
Shout out to SIUE.
We always kicked it. Even though I graduated from UMSL, I spent most of my time.
Freedom School was lit, trees. We was definitely lit. National training was the shit every year. A bunch of grown ass motherfuckers for a week in motherfucking Knoxville, eating horrible food and living life. But at any rate, let's dive into it, man. Let's really get into it. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I've been seeing a lot of y'all statuses about this virtual learning. I've been seeing it all up and down my news feed. It's not as difficult as you all are making it seem like. This week has been a breeze. I've had one hiccup, and that was yesterday. Cadence couldn't log in after lunch. Other than that, I was emailing the teacher. I just told the teacher, hey, I'm gonna have her do the assignment, but the Chromebook is not logging back in. I've cleared the cookies. I've done everything that you could possibly do, because you all know that what Clever does. I'm the tech genius out here. But the links just wasn't working. I'm typing them in. I'm copying them. It don't even matter what the fuck it was. But it just wasn't working. So all this shit that I've been seeing y'all having an issue with, y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. Y'all transferring that energy over to the kids, and now the kids are not gonna want to do the shit. My kids have been enjoying being in their room, on their Chromebooks, living their life, going to school. I'm tired of seeing all the fucking rhetoric on the fucking timeline about the shit, about y'all not being able to do this, not being able to do that. Yes, we know they teach these kids a new math than what we learned. But if you know how to add, damn it, you know how to add. If you know how to multiply, damn it, you know how to multiply.
But you also have to realize that your children don't even think the same way that you do.
No, they don't.
So that's why it's actually different. It's different because their mind is set up a totally different way. Like, I sit and look at my students, and even the way I teach it with the new math, they'll be like, oh, I found another way. Let me show you a different way.
The kids say they found another way?
Like, oh, I didn't even do it that way. And then I'm stuck looking like, I ain't even think about it that way. So it's just a sign of the times. I'm sure our parents would say the same thing when we were in school.
Oh, definitely did. But see, my mama, this is the type of learning that I had. My mama would stand over me with the motherfucking belt. And every time I missed a word on reading or missed the addition problem or whatever, pop with the goddamn belt. If your ass wasn't getting taught like that, then miss me with the bullshit.
Miss Francois at Harrison Elementary School
Miss me with the bullshit.
With that ruler. Play word if you want to.
That ruler?
In elementary school. My teacher, listen. And then we're telling them to be like, call Ruth Ann. Or call Mike. She didn't even say Mr. and Mrs. Vincent. She called him by first name. Matter of fact, do you need me to walk you home? Because you only live a block away.
I want your parents to have a great connection with your teacher.
That was it. That was
that
my
great
connection. So that's the
connection.
teacher I've always tried to be with my students. Like, oh, you want me to call Keisha?
Oh, God. And do it.
I like
treat my
mine
kid
was
like
more so,
yours.
do I need to call your coach? Because I bet you want to play this game Sunday.
They straighten up, don't they?
What?
Real quick.
So you gotta hit them where it hurts, because punishments mean nothing to kids these days.
No. My daughter
means nothing to kids. Like, I don't.
Kaylee came downstairs the other day and she was in trouble, and her ass threw the phone on the table because that's what she just assumed that I was gonna do. She just assumed I was gonna take her phone, so she came down, threw the phone on the table.
She already knew it was. She already knew.
I said, well, first of all, take the phone back. One, because that ain't gonna be your goddamn punishment now.
Who you tossing it at? We gonna address
Who
that
the
later.
fuck you throwing the goddamn phone?
You gotta ask
So you think you're grown now, huh? You know what's going
Oh,
on.
that's that preteen, as the old folks would say, smelling they piss. And all of that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
She's like, she ain't sharing no damn supplies. Okay.
Man, I look at it like this.
So
You're gonna be sharing supplies, period, because your kids ask for fucking pencils all the time.
My prime example is, you can send your kids with a box of pencils and all the supplies they want. Please, our parents, I want you to know, your kids are sharing their supplies no matter what.
They're trading the fuck out of it.
As soon as they see that folder that their friend has, they really wanted, that was sold out at Walmart, that you got it, and they have that pretty pencil that you bought that was probably $10 with the little furry thing on top and some glitter and some
Oh, not the furry ball. The furry ball?
That one. That expensive one you bought, they going, so, I mean, you can have my pen, or we can share it.
We can share it. Now they going back and forth with the joint.
And then it becomes, you can have it because then you have something else that you brought that I want. And then one of my friends whose parents how not able to get the supplies right now. They're gonna get them. I'm definitely gonna share with my friends. So even though you tell your children these supplies are for you, please know that they are giving them to their friends.
Period.
Anyway,
you would have to know that because you were in school. This is what I look all up and down my goddamn time. Fam.
Listen, I came with 15 this morning. By third period,
I was in Spanish class with you motherfuckers, you older motherfuckers, and I asked Kamaya for a pen damn near every other day.
Okay.
And motherfuckers, so
and then we had to
day,
remind you, like, you got the pink gel pen from yesterday. I don't understand. Where's that?
Where's that pen at?
Where's that?
Hey, I'll tell you right now, I never keep up with pens. I never could keep up with motherfucking pens. I lost some shits left and right. What's your pros and cons of this virtual learning as an educator?
Well, I've been doing virtual learning since April. So it's not new to me because I've used the program like Google Classroom and all that stuff. I've used it before.
All right.
So that's what we're using. So it wasn't hard. But of course, for people who've never seen certain things or who don't know anything about education, it definitely is hard. So pros are now you get to see what we see.
True.
Now you get to really learn your children and realize who they are as people because you really don't know your kids. You truly don't know who they are as people because you don't see them that often in action. You see them when they're going to their birthday party and they want something for something coming up this weekend. I'm talking about that every day when you drop them off because you just pissed them off this morning. They walk into my class.
And this is me.
You pissed them off because you wouldn't give them
a parent pissed them off.
You wouldn't give them a motherfucker,
bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't give them the toaster strudel, and now they pissed.
You know, I pissed my kids off before. I never thought about this.
Listen, you have pissed them off, and I walk in, and I have to go, come here, give me a hug. That's what I saw elementary school.
Bring it in.
So now when it's my bigger kids, I'm more so going, I stop them at the door. Here I come. Talk to me in the hallway. What's up? I can see it all over your face.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. What's up? You need to go take a walk. Get out. Don't let it mess up your whole day. What do I need to do? We're going to figure this out real quick. So we don't let this, mess up your whole day.
And that's what it will. And see, for me, most parents say they know their kids, but y'all really don't be knowing y'all kids. I know my.
She made a point just now.
Right there.
Yeah. Would never do that. Lies.
Your kid will do that.
She made a point just now. I never
away
thought
from
about
you.
If isn't looking, I'm definitely gonna do it. You never knew that your kid was this much of a liar, did you?
I never
thought. They had to log on and they told you they did those assignments. They done lied. It's 15 assignments past.
When you log in and you see the assignments that are not turned the fuck in,
you thought your baby would never lie to you. Sorry.
Quick time. See, that's what most people don't want to hear. And it's so hard to tell a motherfucker about their kids. I learned that when this is the brief time that I was educating. Like, it's very difficult to talk to a motherfucker about their kids. Me personally, I know that my kids are going to do certain things in front of me, and then they're going to do things away from me. Because I did certain things in front of my mama, and I did certain things away from my mama.
What?
That's common fucking sense. So why is it that once we have kids, motherfuckers act blind? Like they don't know that that's the shit that goes the fuck on.
You have the authority. I really have no authority over your child. I just have to have that relationship with them where they respect me. That's all I got going for me.
You know what?
That's literally all I have going for me.
With a parent like me, I need a parent from the north side. Not even a parent. You don't have to have kids. I don't know if you do or not. I'm pretty sure you don't. I don't care, but I need a real person from the north side who understands attitudes, kids. Because I'm going to give the authority. She got it.
Key Lolo used to be hot as fuck. If I would walk into the school, she just commented that shit. If I would walk into the school with the fuck, y'all remember them slushes from White Castle?
Yes.
Before they got rid of the cherry slush from White Castle?
Amen.
If I would walk into the school with that motherfucking slush and she couldn't get her one, she's hot as fish grease.
Who's that?
Key Lolo, kill you.
What school?
Soda, nigga.
Oh, yeah. You want to soda in with the slush? You was doing it like that?
Or just leave out doing lunch.
Them days that I accidentally missed the bus and Daddy Fred had to take me to school.
Or don't go on lunch and come back.
Natural Bridge and Kings Highway, White Castle right here on Natural Bridge and Kings Highway.
Shit like y'all was the last of the Mohicans when it come to the cool motherfuckers.
On what? Door going to lunch.
We wasn't cool as them. As far as drip, money, leaving, coming back. If we leave, we not coming back.
Not dripping money. For whatever reason, the 02, 01, and 00 classes was balling.
What was that?
Why the fuck was y'all balling so motherfucking much?
I wasn't balling, but I definitely thought I was balling.
You a motherfucking lie. You was a lie.
Let me tell you why I thought I was balling.
You know,
I knew how to budget.
You went to the school.
So I'm mad.
I'm
letting her talk. I'm mad. I'm letting her talk right now because I call Cap right now. I'm letting her talk.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I've been working since I was 15. You know what I'm saying?
We know it.
But as far as like saving money, I used to get paid. When I worked at Coke, I got paid once a month.
Damn. In high school? Oh, and for the sophomore internship, yeah.
What? Coca?
At Coca.
They had it where they only got paid like once a month.
Was a big shit.
But I'm just saying, as somebody, I had to figure out how to.
Was it big?
As somebody 15, I had no bills with a
like over 1,000.
But a little Nokia Mickey Mouse phone at that point.
Said,
a pager.
You already know who you talking to.
Okay, indestructible.
She had the Nautica jacket with the Nautica on the collar flipped up before motherfuckers.
Can I keep it real?
Can
I keep it real?
Fucking funky.
I've been changing it since I'm learning how to. Hold on, boo boo. I'm learning how to podcast. I'm learning how to shut the fuck up, Aaron. This is not your chops. This is not your world. Let people speak. I'll let you speak. He spoke pretty good. I'ma speak. You capping. No matter what the fuck you talk about, I don't know what the fuck your boss. You ain't have no Rolls Royce, but you had everything that was to be had. The Nautica shit, the Tommy shit, the fucking
polo
Jordan,
shit, the
polo
shit,
socks with balls,
the socks with the balls,
tennis shirt.
Matter of fact, first off,
I'm sorry. Secret motherfucking guest.
I think that she might have been the first person I saw at. She went to Bunch.
Timbos.
She might have been the first person I saw with the tennis skirt and the motherfucking ball socks with the Princess Reeboks.
What the right way?
And the Tommy
jacket. The right way, not the dusty.
Have that black and white.
Not the dusty way.
No, not the dusty.
The right way.
The right way.
Bitch, I'm in here and I got cake.
I will say, me and my friends did go to Famous and get a new pair of Princess every 2 weeks.
Famous.
Because you know your feet.
If you don't know what Princess is, you should not be watching the show right now.
The knuckles, your toe knuckles was showing them motherfuckers.
Every 2 weeks you had to get a pair of Princess.
If you don't know, when she said famous, and if you don't know what she said,
if you don't know what she meant when she said,
it has to be famous in the center.
If you don't know what she meant when she said famous first
with the bridge,
then you too motherfucking young for me. If you don't know what she said when she said famous in the center,
memories, man.
Then you 100% too young.
That's for life.
You got to know these things.
Oh
my God.
I know, like I'm the youngest of 8, so I was always spoiled, but I was always a good kid. Like I never got in trouble.
That's why.
I never got in trouble. Like,
you don't know what she meant when she said princess.
I've never had a whooping. Like I don't know what it is because I never.
Princess. You ain't got to say. As soon as you said that, I get it.
I never got. Listen, but.
Now your whole demeanor during school makes sense.
But my daddy taught me, hey, I ain't giving you nothing. Trust and believe, I had a whole chore list on the refrigerator.
Yeah, but you
if
did
I
it.
didn't do those chores, who wasn't getting that allowance on the weekend?
Yeah, who wasn't going to get that allowance? She was too fly. Let me tell you something.
I wasn't getting up at like 20 a week.
Her house had to be, I almost said your name, but her house had to be spick and motherfucking span.
Listen, what?
For her to be as fly as she was. She was too fly.
If I asked my siblings, like, hey, I'll do your job for you if you give me 5 of them. Like, I was negotiating. Bruh, I gotta come up.
Hey, use my sister. Use my sister.
I'm trying to go to the Tilted
5. I'm not doing that.
See, look at that bottom score in the computer. I feel bad because I can't introduce you. I had you all set up. Look at the bottom score. I had you.
I can come speak. You know what I'm saying? Say hello. It's all good.
Put that back there.
It's all good.
That'd be epic.
I don't think because I don't. This is logged in on the smart TV.
Before we leave out, we can, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool. I just want to let you. I was prepared. I had everything, but I was ready to plug.
You can do all of that.
Hey, just so you know, Secret Guest is not partaking in any of the things that myself and Chops is partaking in. She's not drinking. She's not.
I don't know who she is.
She's not doing any of that.
I haven't seen her drink. Cigarettes, BDs, which you know about BDs.
I'll follow in this
It was the famous and born for me. That's what one of the guests said. It was on the famous and born for me.
That's it.
Thank you. Shout out to our top fan, Monica. That's one of our top fans.
Listen, Monica know what's up. But no, seriously, like I had to work. Trust me, my friends and I played it. After I had to have my homework done. My mom was a respiratory therapist, so she worked doubles. My dad worked construction. I don't care if nobody was home.
First of all, do y'all hear what she just said? So can we admit that she was capping earlier?
Yeah,
I wasn't capping.
She was always
I wasn't. But
you
listen,
see the jobs her parents had.
Is doing doubles at
her parents had. The jobs her parents had. Let's talk about that.
I just knew that if nobody was home, I better be sitting at that kitchen table getting my work done. Because if I was outside and my mama came home and my homework wasn't, like I had to have the book open, the homework open on the page with, okay, this is what you need to look at. So when she walked in the door, she could check my homework and we straight. Let that book bag still have those books in it when she came home and I was outside.
You can't do that nowadays.
Guess who not going to lock in? See, I live for a service.
Live for a lock-in.
And the tilt.
If my grandmother would have known what she was dropping me off at, she would have never took me to that shit.
I lived those moments, so if you put me on the punishment, my feelings was hurt.
She would have never let me go to that shit if she known what it was.
My feelings hurt.
The real tilt, not that bullshit that they put in the meals.
School was always,
you went downstairs to the tilt.
When you played up, my parents.
Real niggas know.
School. Never. School was not an option.
Let me tell y'all motherfuckers this. You wasn't lit unless you went down the stairs to the tilt.
Listen.
That walk downstairs was that I just got dropped off. Bitch, it's lit.
It
bop,
definitely
bop,
was.
bop.
Call up my girls. Let me shine on my chain. let me dip it in a little cleaner.
You ain't talking about Adderbees.
No, you have to put it in that cleaner. You dip it in there.
Oh, she
and
had
it had
gold.
a brush in the middle.
She did have gold. Mickey Mouse and shit.
You can like scrub.
She had Mickey Mouse.
I definitely had a Mickey Mouse.
I told you.
She remember
everything. The drip was on 100 at all times.
But let me tell y'all though.
I almost made a status.
Time out though. Y'all know I came from Yateman though.
That's fine.
But no, so when I came to let me say the story. The people that went
timeline.
Know the story.
Bunch. Okay, all right.
When I came to, I did not want to come to Bunch. I was like, all my friends at Yateman, I don't want to be here. I don't know these people. I knew one person. Shout out to Hakeem, my best friend. And so many girls thought that we dated that I felt like all the girls hated me. So I never talked to anybody. I only had like a few people I was cool when I first got there.
That must have been some shit because I must have just not been.
I was always cool with the dudes though.
I must not have been hip enough about because I didn't think y'all dated.
They hated me because I don't know. But then I had my Turkish chain with my Mickey Mouse on it. I had a herringbone.
Hold on, wait till yes.
Turkish.
Let's break this shit down for my OGs.
For the youngsters that don't know what the fucking Turkish chain is.
Lit.
It's a match.
Lit.
With the bracelet.
Mickey
You didn't have a charm on your Turkish?
Lit.
Yeah, we had my, you know what I'm saying? And we had Jim. And I had to tuck it off and I was like, man, I gotta hide. I'm talking about, kid is so good.
Oh, because you was a gay man.
Got me and stole my.
Damn.
So the first little couple months at Bunch, I was almost put out because I was about to stop a hole in somebody. I knew it was. I already knew it was.
Did they go to Sodan too?
They did not. But they lived in the neighborhood, and all I remember is on lunch, I called my friends at Gateman because remember it was a time difference.
Very much.
They used to let us out early so that we wouldn't mix in with the Gateman, right?
Exactly.
I called them like, hey, she gonna be walking home.
Stop
this is what she had to stop her. Wow. Because I'm gonna be right. Like I was so upset for now.
Shout out to knowing that last bus left Northwest Plaza at 10:44.
Listen.
Shout out to that.
Well, you know the schedule, and you know what time your partner's gonna meet you at the next stop. Cause y'all done made a plan that you gotta be at the stop at this time. Hey, we gonna get on at this time, and by the time we get there, everybody on.
Y'all got the bus story about Northwest Plaza.
Smart
I got my grandfather taking me to Northwest Plaza with the scenic route from here. From here, we took straight down Martin Luther King.
I did.
Till it changed to St. Charles Rock Road, all the way to Northwest Plaza. My grandfather did not drive the highway.
I did that trip a couple times.
But we got there.
We did that bitch 40
I never forget. I was in the back seat. I was on my way on a date with Jaden. Me and Jaden in the back seat of the Cadillac. My grandfather driving. I'm telling the whole time, we're gonna get there in a minute.
But guess what? You were so humble though.
That was it.
You didn't care what car they pulled up in.
I
just drop me off at Chuck E. Cheese.
Just get me there.
Just drop me off at Chuck E. Cheese. If I don't want to.
That was the whole thing.
Just drop me off next door. I'll walk. That's it.
So here's this. Did y'all watch the verses? I know you did. Did you watch the verses?
I absolutely did.
In your opinion.
Here's the thing. Monica is for that Kelly from the North Side.
Okay.
Brandy is for Miss Vincent.
Who's Miss Vincent?
Miss Vincent is the one that don't want to be on camera, don't want to be with the ratchet activities, that want to write in her diary.
You said who was for that though?
That's Brandy.
That's how I feel about
Brandy was the civilized. Monica is the real bitch as usual.
And so that's how.
That's why I didn't watch it. It felt like to me it's gonna be a watch.
Let me tell you something.
But
a watch.
It was so entertaining.
It was hella entertaining. And you want to know something? In the middle, I'm sitting here. Look, Kaylee was keeping score. That's the score. Kaylee was keeping score out of her own mind. She wasn't born when none of these songs was fucking coming out.
She definitely got it at.
That's her.
Even.
That's her.
She got it even.
It was 7-5 in the tie before she went to sleep because it's bedtime type shit. Here's the thing. When Monica played "Fuck Them Other Niggas" in the middle of her song, and gave a whole tribute to C Murder. Nigga, I stood for
Kaylee
Kaylee was
looking at me.
C Murder shirt.
She did
And
that.
she brought the niggas with the free C Murder shirt.
She did that.
I definitely wanted the free C Murder shirt.
And she was dancing and everything, nigga.
Yeah. So it was for the
Bro,
culture. I appreciate it
wait,
for the culture.
can we pause?
We can.
I want to show the tear right now. That's all a black
You should
man
just go
ever
back,
wishes
you should go back
for.
and watch it.
That's all he ever
So
wishes
that's it.
for.
So you
is that
can go back and watch it. That's
If I'm
mega
not
support.
in jail, just that support, bro.
It was.
She did that.
In the middle of dropping her song, the DJ mixed in dum 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 dum
And
dum.
the niggas came out with the shit.
The niggas came out with the free C Murder. She was like, she was up dancing. She made sure she stopped and let it be known what the fuck was going
And
on.
shout out to Brandy for shouting out Monica. Like she said, she couldn't put out music for years. Shout out to, it was a little shade, but she was like, shout out to Monica because you kept that going for us. Like, I couldn't put out music. We were those girls back then, like, so I couldn't do shit. So shit, it was only right that you take the reign and go and run with it. And that's what you did. So I could respect that. But
So she was in a little label jam.
yeah, she was in a horrible label jam.
See,
but
Brandy,
no, I can't, like, it's,
them Norwoods, they do good business and bad business at the same time.
like, I relate to both of them on different parts of my life. Like, the growing up experiencing like relationships was all Monica. The growth as a woman, I would say, was more Brandy, if that makes sense.
I can give you
That's
that.
hilarious.
But see, what people don't understand with this versus shit, the versus shit is who has the most radio hits,
Yeah.
not album cuts. That's what people keep missing. That's like when they announced Nelly and Ludacris. I said, oh, Luda winning. Niggas was, oh, you hating? You from the crib? You hating? I said, no, it's not about album sales. I was in the club when these, all of you niggas was in the club with me when all of this shit was popping and they was in their prime. They wasn't playing Nelly in the club.
And Hiding Here was fine. And
That was about it.
Eagle on here and
Eagle on here and there.
and
Tip
Dilemma.
drill.
That was about it.
That was
That's
it.
how they played in the club.
Grand scheme of things.
Definitely agree. But no, circling back because I don't want to get off topic because you know I can go.
Damn.
Pros and cons. Cons of virtual learning. Parents were not equipped.
And all of this shit was popping in next
That's first.
They wasn't playing Nelly.
There should have been some type of, I don't know, training for separately just for parents on how to navigate through all of the virtual learning. And I think that's where a lot of districts miss the ball. Like if they did, shout out to them, but before they sent home anything, there should have been some type of mandatory for something for parents.
Hazelwood.
This
Breakdown
time
of-
road.
Hazelwood
This is how
trash.
you
I just want to put that out there. Hazelwood school
Break them
district
too.
trash.
Can you just put out there all the school districts?
I can only
I
talk.
didn't get that either.
Here's the thing. I can only talk about the school district where my kids go, and
I
only
was
because the
wondering.
judge forced me to keep them in that school district when they could have went to a whole better
I'm
school
on the
district.
south side, and
Hazelwood trash.
my kids went to Eagle, and now they're in Live for Life,
Okay.
and neither one had the breakdown like you're talking about. It would have been
And
so
that's what I
helpful.
said. And I think it was just more so of everybody just really being in a state of panic. Like, understand that when we take this title off, which, I mean, we don't take it off when we go home, we're in the same boat y'all are. So, that same sense of urgency and panic we all experience. And I don't even have kids, but I was in the same boat. Like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what is my new normal? So, while people are trying to figure out their new normal, especially parents who have multiple jobs, I think it's more frustration because now I have to figure more out on top of what I already got to figure out. I think that's what parents are frustrated at. Yes, they are frustrated because the internet's not working right. Honey, you got to do everybody across the United States of America is on
going
Zoom
virtual
right now.
All the
and
servers
Google
are packed.
Classroom.
All the servers
So,
are back. Even
I
us trying to
mean,
do this live, I see it stopping
Think
and
about your
pausing.
job when everybody's, things, stuff like that. Just we forget those small things that happen on a daily basis. Now it's happening with everybody on
a
broad.
mass
And I think we don't take that
scale.
into consideration. So we're at a learning curve too because you have to consider what about all those teachers who
I just want to make sure
have
that
been
sounds
teaching for decades and stuck in their ways, and now have to teach
online.
Could you
Teachers
imagine?
teachers that can't email you a
Can you
syllabus.
imagine?
Y'all didn't get the training?
No.
Again, because I worked in a few districts where the different programs that we were using, I had already used before. So it wasn't foreign to me. So for me, it was easier to just, okay, we're just going to do it from home now.
Hold on, real quick, because I'm going to read Kilolo's statement. Kilolo said, I think Hazelwood actually overwhelms us with emails, and the instructions are very detailed. Let me keep it real with you real quick one time for the one time Key Lolo. I'm going to let y'all know something. I'm going to be real personal. That's cool. I'm going to be real personal. Hazelwood told me that pretty much in so many words, fuck my court order. They're not sending 2 different emails for me and my baby mama. So, because her name is the main name,
and so
they say fuck me.
So this is how I would tell you. Then that's when you talk directly to the teacher.
That's what I've been doing now, but I had to wait until they came to me.
What
so
happens
look,
with that, they have to attach it to
a face and a name.
And it has to, like for one child, it's usually one specific one, because imagine how often parents call to change a phone number. Imagine how many emails.
But here's the thing. But this is what I'm saying. So in the grand scheme of things, just me knowing just email blasts and things and listen to that nature, I'm not asking you to decipher which week that they're with me and which week that they're with her. All I'm saying is add my email to the blast.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. The blast that you sent out, like the blast that Key Lolo talking about, add my email. Yeah. It's court order for it to add it. So now it's not your responsibility that my children's mother is not giving me the information that I'm asking her for, and I have to wait until they get to me. And then now I can log in with they logging in, and I can see the teacher's emails, and I can personally teach them.
To you as a parent going, that answer is not good enough for me.
Period.
I need to establish this relationship with my child's teacher.
Period.
Because even if the district told me no, if you came to me as a parent and said, "Hey, Miss Vincent,"
but what if it's
and
not
I'm not
Miss
gonna get in trouble
Vincent?
for that though.
What if it's not Miss Vincent, and you still not gonna get in trouble? They understand that. They still saying,
I wouldn't get in
"Well,
trouble.
no, my principal
because
said,
what happens is
we
that
not like
information
that."
is coming usually from the superintendent. And they get that one piece of information from all the schools, and that all gets disseminated, all broken down to the superintendent, the school board, and they have to send those blasts out when it's on that level. And then your school also has their blasts that they may send out too. So you have the district sending you stuff, and
but when
school.
I'm saying that, what if it's not Miss Vincent, and they're saying, "Nah, I'm just gonna keep on sending it to the mom."
But that's the teacher. That's the teacher's discretion though.
And then he don't got no say so on
but
nothing.
But again, that goes back to that relationship that you immediately, because I don't know any teacher, like seriously, I don't know any teacher that would go, if a parent came to them and say, "Listen, I'm dealing with this situation with the guardian, I want to make sure I'm included," because we want all the help we can get.
Period. I get that.
If you tell me your grandmama, auntie, and your nephew want me to add their email, honey, I'm sending everybody everything.
And that's the thing.
I want all.
I'm cool. That's what I've done. That's how I've gotten the information I've gotten. So I'm cool with that.
But you add.
Right. I add.
Some parents
don't do that.
Add.
But my only issue is from the top.
Yeah.
I get I can make the personal relationship with the teachers, but I have to wait based off of the way things are going. I can contact Hazelwood. That's my first step. They tell me what they tell me. Now I contact my baby mama. For whatever reason, I said, send me the information that you got from the school. I didn't get no information. They didn't send me nothing. Miraculously, all of a sudden the kids got shit that I don't have. Yeah. All I'm asking is to send me the shit that they got before I get them. Because last week was their first week. Last week was her week. This week was my week. Last week they had 2 days. They just went 2 days. This week was a full week. So why would you not, their first full week, why would you not want shit to be set up completely? So now I gotta wait in the morning with them. I'm with Kaylee and shit like that, looking at all her teachers, getting her teachers' emails. Then I'm with my youngest Cadence. She got one teacher, of course, because she in elementary. Right. So I get her teacher. I'm corresponding with them. Now I gotta give them the whole, hey, my name is Chris Shaw. That's it. I'm Cadence and Kaylee's father. They're with me. I got to give them the whole spiel. When, in essence, all I asked Hazelwood to do was put my information in. Yeah. I'm not asking you to disseminate which week they with me, when they not. Just add my information to Dad.
And as simple as that sounds,
it's very difficult because of the system that they have.
And also because of situations that parents and guardians go through. That this becomes like this every month thing. I gotta check. Like I'm telling you, it seems like it's so easy. Just put it in there. But you'll have somebody going, put it in there, and the next week, man, take me off because that bitch piss me off. And then the next week, you know what? Don't
add me off what? The email blast?
Listen.
That's the but hey,
she true. She's being very true with it.
And so imagine a whole district, and let's just say a third, a fourth, or a fifth of their population has parents that do that. Like, it becomes so overwhelming. So I understand, but at the same time, if you want things to run smoothly, you got to make that sacrifice and make it as easy as possible for parents, or you're going to get the backlash. And so if you don't and you get the back, you can't be mad. The districts cannot be upset if they are not doing everything they need to do to make sure everybody's set up, because you have some that have dropped the ball. They really have.
I think that this is what I think. I don't blame the teachers ever. It's the administration and the district, right?
And sometimes our hands are tied. Like,
no, teachers' hands are tied all times. It ain't even no sometimes. Y'all are employees to a higher institution, which is the district. So I never blame the teachers. The problem is that districts have had all summer to figure this shit out. All summer. Now, this was my suggestion, and my cousin yesterday told me that it was unrealistic. So I'm gonna bring it to you, see what you think. Now, when you were in college, your first 1 or 2 classes of a class, you get a syllabus. That syllabus lets you know what you need to do for the entire semester. It typically gives you due dates of papers, when midterms are going to be, when finals are going to be, when projects are due, things of that nature. And then boom, it's your decision if you're going to do it or not. Now, I know you don't want to completely put that responsibility on elementary school kids.
I would say that it does become hard.
But if we're going to be virtually learning, not only should we do the whole Zoom and Class Dojo and all those things, there needs to be a syllabus too. So with the technical difficulties, if it's a technical difficulty where some kids just particularly can't get internet, or they can't, whatever the case might be, this is what I need. The assignments need to be due.
Yeah, by this day.
Now, my daughter got books. Y'all might be able to see, matter of fact, pointing to the books over here on that stack over there on that thing. That's Cadence's books. My youngest. On that table.
On the table right there,
That's my youngest books. So she got the books to translate to what the fuck it is that she's supposed to do. Now the thing is, give me a syllabus with what she's supposed to do. Now, if we are having technical issues, logging in, whatever the case might be, blah 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 blah, these assignments need to be taken care of.
So what I would say for that is, I think that is a very far reach for elementary, and maybe
middle school. That's
possibly middle school, depending on
what my cousin was
how
telling
their
me.
blocks are set up.
True.
The reason I say that is this: in the middle of a lesson, I go, "This is not working. I got to switch my whole lesson plan because this is not working." I can see the frustration on these kids' face. I got to switch this whole thing up. So that syllabus that you want now is totally different, because in the middle of this lesson that I had planned and this whole unit that I had planned, they may not either be ready for it. I may have thought that they were ready and I need to go back to something else. That happens a lot. I have to go back a lot when I worked in elementary.
I did hear that.
So then that syllabus that assignment that was due for September, it's probably not even going to be due till January, because we have to go back a couple of lessons, and I need to go back to the basics.
Okay, so then
it just becomes, on top of dealing with virtual learning and everything else,
on top,
it's a little harder. However, I can give you a scope of all the things or the topics and the skills and the concepts we're going to go over this semester, and I can tell you the pages from the book that have those topics, so that if your child misses a day, you can't log in. These are the pages for this topic.
Now listen to this comment.
We can do that.
My kids' school is organized and they have assignments dated out for 2 weeks out, already assigned. That's fine.
Mine are like that per week.
And that's cool too. You know, and I like your statement of the scope. Right. I like what you said of the scope of overall what it is in this semester we're going to learn. Yeah. Right? Because at the end of the day, either y'all going to pass everybody in this semester or y'all going to fail everybody in this semester, because everybody's not going to be on the same page.
Of what we're doing right now.
Everybody's not going to be on the same page of this.
And this is not what... If your child, is successful at this and they feel like they want to move on to... They can complete these pages. They can do this assignment as extra credit. So those things can be put in place to where you have extra support and you have those extra assignments. Or if for some reason the computer crashes, you should be working on iExcel or this program at home or this. That can already be laid out. All of that can.
Now I have noticed that some students and parents have had some trouble connecting, so I upload the lesson and videos that I use so that you have all the materials you need to complete my assignments.
Listen,
that's what you have to do.
That's me weekly, and I have 16 to 24-year-olds.
So you got grown motherfuckers though.
I have students, because these are my kids, so I always call them kids.
They are kids.
But my students go up to 24. They have children of their own.
That's understandable, but at the end of the day, they still kids. Shit, job board.
Okay,
my struggle is different. My struggle is I give my students the week. On Monday, I upload all the notes, all the videos, all the assignments. You have until Friday at 2:30 to turn it in. From Monday to Friday, I'm available 1 to 4 or 9 to 12 online. I'm locked in where we can have one-on-one conferences. We can do Google Meet. We can FaceTime. I can call you.
Just gotta not give
I'm available at that time. If I'm not available, you can always call me. I have a Google Voice number. Call me through Google Voice. Shoot me a text. Hey, Ms. Vic. You know what I'm saying? You can always reach out to me if you need that help. My struggle is I have to understand that they have lives, though. My students. Like, some of my students are parents. And so they are now
everything down
doing
a
virtual
week ahead.
But I'm saying, I have to understand now. That same time I need them on a computer, their child needs their computer to do their.
So you
virtual
still
learning.
have certain times during that week that you have to be on a computer.
We have set time frames that we're logged in. That they have. It's like being in class. You get attendance.
They have to log in
because this is a program where your attendance still counts.
Okay.
So for me, I give them all day to log in for that day, even if it's not during the right time. Because you probably had to work a different schedule. Maybe you had to work a double. Not my kids got jobs. So my struggle is a little different. Real life is happening with them.
Very much so real life.
So I have to be way more gracious with understanding. And my comment is to get it turned in when you can.
She said my son didn't pay attention doing math, and then when I helped him with the homework, we were both lost as fuck. Had to go back and watch the lesson again.
But that's the good thing about having the videos available.
She said that that was the other comment she said. She said that her kids' school, they record all the Zoom meetings. So if you miss something, now that to me with the syllabus matches. Because if you are recording your Zoom lesson and you have a syllabus, if my connection is jacked up and I just gotta watch it on the back end, then now I can still get the lesson.
See, and even if you don't have the syllabus, the best, and I feel like they should be doing that anyway. Like with us, even as staff, when we have our WebEx, our Zoom meetings, it's recorded. We then, when it's over, we get an email of the recording going, if you need to go back, this is it. Well, if you're doing that with your students and recording, that video should go directly into your Google Classroom.
Now here's the thing with with my youngest teacher today. She was walking one of the parents through. I'm sitting there watching over my youngest shoulder. She walking one of the parents through trying to get to where we all are. And then she gets to the part, she's like, oh, I only uploaded the science book. I thought I uploaded all the books. So then you got to worry about that aspect of it too. So my thing was, like, even when I ran into the issue yesterday when Cadence couldn't log in after lunch, I emailed the teacher. She was emailing me like as if I was a non-technically advanced parent.
Because it has to be a general statement. Because most of my parents are not.
Right.
And I don't know.
And when she sent me the response back, I said, okay, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I troubleshooted everything before I have even.
And see, most parents have. So she's like, and at that point she went, "Oh, thank God."
She did, and I could tell once I said that. I could tell once I said that. She said, because I told her, I said, "Look, I had troubleshooted everything. I cleared the cookies. I've reset the motherfucking Chromebook. I have done all the things that I know to get the link to work, right? Because it's a link, and I know that there's multiple people accessing this link on one server that is not set up to take this traffic. Let's start there.
See, and for us,
let's start there. These servers are not set up to take this shit in the first fucking place.
At all.
Let's start the fuck there, okay?
Hotspots, all kinds.
So her first thing was, well, it must be something with the Chromebook. And so I got her level of technical advance at that point. I was like, no, it's not the Chromebook. Well, here's the thing. She's got an actual laptop. Can I use these links on her laptop that has a video camera? Boom, SayLess. We'll fix the problem.
Absolutely.
I'll fix the problem.
If you can find a way to fix this problem without me having to figure it out.
This morning, no issues.
Yeah.
I told her yesterday, do the assignment. I told the teacher in the email, I'm going to have her do the assignment. Nothing's working to get her back in the class particularly. But I'm going to have her do the assignment.
Turned in. We don't give a shit.
But say less. I know you still got that call that she said that she missed. What? I know you still got that call that that said she missed period. I hate that call. They never say my name right. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the stupidest part about Hazelwood. I can only talk about my own personal experiences. I registered my children on Hazelwood. My kid's mom was upset because I went in and put my name as the dad and a whole bunch of other shit, and it blocked her from being able to do whatever. I don't have nothing problem with it. I didn't change none of your information. I put me in there as the dad.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I did.
That's it. I didn't touch none of your shit. I didn't remove you. I said, hey, here's the dad. Boom. This is me. I'm active. I'm out here. Boom. Say all of that shit, right? These people at Hazelwood took me off of the list because my kid's mom said, this is pre-taking her to court. Kid's mom was pissed. She put me as dad cannot pick up kids. This is illegal.
And we sit in the office when I was in school and we go, he came with the birth certificate. There is no court order saying that he cannot have any access to the child. You can't just write that on paper. You can call the police all day long. That man had a birth certificate with his name on it. Ma'am, there's nothing we can do. You have to clown him off premises.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the kicker about the Hazelwood district and whoever they pay to do their web shit, their data shit, whoever is the person that's inputting their data, right? The child is not mine. Her kid that she's had with her now fiance, I'm listed as the dad. They call and text me every single time that girl don't go to school.
Oh, wow.
How are you listed as the dad, though?
Because I went in and I put on Kaylee and Cadence Shaw that I was the dad.
There's like, well, there's a mom.
I'm not going to put her daughter's name out there, but her daughter does not have my last name.
Yeah.
Of course, because she's not my daughter.
So since you did it for your kids to say all her kids, automatically.
Because they connected her name as the mother to all three.
Yeah.
So that automatically put you as the father since you're there, two fathers?
I hate Hazelwood.
That's retarded.
That's
like what type of grown people don't understand that's stupid?
I don't know about that.
I hate Hazelwood.
I have no comment on that.
I don't
what
need
type
you.
Of grown people don't understand that's stupid.
I don't need you to. I don't need you. Like I said multiple times, I've even told them this on the phone. I don't need you to differentiate when I have my daughters and when I don't. But I did not sign up for a third child. It was only 2 children that I put my information down for. And that is Kaylee and Cadence.
I don't know this kid.
I know this kid, but this ain't my kid.
At this point, I don't know this kid.
So why am I getting the calls for her? I don't get the calls for Kaylee and Cadence. That's how dumb it is. Let's put that in there. I didn't even see this because I forgot my train of thought and it all came back full circle. What I was trying to say was the fact that I do not get calls for my kids. But I get calls for the kid that's not mine. I hate Hazel.
I'm sorry you had a bad experience. I haven't been with them in a couple years now. What, 2 years?
That's how retarded.
Year 10, I was like, well, it's been fun.
That's just like, for me,
it's been real.
For me, this shit is like I said, I haven't had the issue with the virtual learning where it's been a difficulty in the kids. My kids are very independent and they pretty much do the shit on their own. I make sure that on their breaks, they can go. First off, they have class in their own room. They both have their own rooms. I told them that their TVs that are in their rooms are not operational while school is going on. That means on your lunch break, your TV don't work. On your lunch break or your break in between classes, bring your ass downstairs. You can look at the TV down here. What time you got to be logged back in?
That's it.
2 minutes before you got to be logged back in, you need to be upstairs. You need to be
the
hitting log in.
It's routine.
Boom. That's it. Don't get lax because you at home.
With a routine, though.
Don't be lax because you at the crib.
As adults, we function. First of all, kids love structure.
Kids crave structure.
They crave structure. They love it. I know it seems like they don't, but they are used to a schedule. They are used to getting up in the morning, been at school at a certain time, eat breakfast at a certain time. They know. My students, when I taught elementary school, could teach my whole class every day because we had a routine in there that everybody had a job. And so they knew it. So with that, even with parents, the teachers need to create a routine the same way that they did in person, in class. That same routine from your class needs to happen virtually.
Period.
Every student needs to have a job. The same way you would give them a job. And because then I'm holding everybody accountable for doing something while they're listening to this on this Zoom. So now you don't have all this idle time to do nothing and clown, because I have seen the chat boxes from these classrooms. And all I will say is I would break the back of my child on Zoom while it's recording. If I ever saw my child say or type
I check my son.
I've seen,
I check my stepson in front of that Zoom.
My mind.
I said, you see how they acting? I hope your ass don't act like that in class and walk off.
I hope you didn't say
right
ass.
behind. I hope your ass don't act like that in class.
I hope you didn't say ass.
Was it?
I made sure he muted it before. I said mute that.
I can't remember what district it was. Did you all see the?
You see how these niggas acting? I hope you don't be doing that shit. I just walked off.
I think Ashley had posted. They had like the mandatory, like the parent night on Zoom.
They did it for Hazelwood. I missed it.
And they showed the chat box. She took screenshots of the chat box.
That was stupid. Bro.
And oh my god, the level of disrespect, because
poor babies.
they don't put, you put your name. They kids stab me. They put iPhone, so I can't track
who it
when it's
is.
the whole district. I'm talking about it's fuck these teachers.
Oh, I saw that in my kids.
It's all kind of. I'm talking
and
about
my kids' parents shit that I was in.
About like,
fuck you, cracker bitch.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know this. I blocked them. No, you didn't, bitch. I'm still here. Black power.
And it's just ignorant stuff. Like,
did y'all see the meme that's floating around that the mama was in the screen of the Zoom meeting, her titties was all out, leaning into the thing? You ain't seen it? Keisha posted it. She posted it on her Facebook. Go to Keisha's Facebook page.
I think I have. Yeah,
it's a picture of the teacher. I mean, not the teacher, the parent in the Zoom trying to assist the kid, and she ain't got nothing on. You can't see no nipples, but you definitely know she ain't got shit on. Boom, right there. Right there. Take a look. Take a gander at that.
So
I wish I had that to put it up on the screen.
Not only are we doing virtual learning, we also have to deal with that.
Matter of fact, say less.
You also have to deal with that though.
Say less. I can pull this shit up
Boy,
on
she
the
had a
screen.
spaghetti strap shirt on.
But
it ain't no spaghetti strap shirt.
In the screen with your child.
Well, if it's a spaghetti strap shirt,
if
and she just laying at the titties big.
If this was the teacher, if you were the teacher and this is what you wrote up on,
I plead the fourth.
Exactly.
This nigga said he plead the fourth.
Yeah.
Nah. Keisha, I'm finna be on your page just so you know. And thank you for sharing our SayLess podcast stuff. I see that at the top of your page. You supporting. I see you out here. But I'm just trying to find this picture specifically. Here we go. Specifically so I could pull it up on the screen. This is amazing. Everybody take a motherfucking gander at this shit. That is up on the screen right now. Yeah, so she didn't want to at all fix this. Something about this I don't know what to tell her. She saw what she was doing in this goddamn screenshot. Like, come on, y'all. Like, we got to do better. We got to do motherfucking better as people. Like, come on, man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But I think this is the time for teachers to get real creative. Like, at this point, you gotta keep these kids entertained.
Maximum creativity.
Bruh, the green screen, listen, if I was teaching elementary school right now, my kids would be like, I can't wait to log in. Do you know how much fun I would have?
This green screen
that I got,
this green screen that I got right here, right, I'm finna blow y'all mind. Y'all can't see everything that's in this room, but our special guest can. So, special guest, this green screen, I got a white backdrop and a black one with it.
Okay.
The thing, and I got an extension that can extend out wider.
Listen.
And the two lights.
With
with the reflectors, umbrellas for the lights.
Listen.
You want to know how much this was on Amazon? You want to know how much this was on Amazon? This package.
Oh, it was the package.
It was a package.
Oh.
The bulbs, the lights, and the stands for the lights. The stand for the backdrop. The backdrop with the green screen, the black backdrop, and the white backdrop. And this is, I can extend it. If I wanted to make that wider, I can make that wider. Let me tell you something. You want guess the package deal amount. Just guess it. Amazon.
200.
I was about to say definitely $250.
$99.
I was definitely about to say $250.
$99. Let me say it in the camera. $99.
So as a teacher, if I was teaching elementary,
$100.
I have it a little easier because again my students are older, they got other stuff going on. But if I was teaching, man, listen, y'all know how I am when it comes to like making videos with my kids, anyway. So I would be
That's
having,
how y'all know.
like I actually
You
was
be
like,
lit.
so sad that I was not in with the district because I was like, man, my kids, we would be clowning right now.
Right now.
But you know, I make a video right now, my students would be like, girl,
You too cool. They grown ass people. Get that shit together. I don't give a fuck.
these are my listen.
I got twins.
I have 100
And two stuff gets in my house. And my son just left here. I had 5 boys in the house. If you give me a syllabus, what the fuck you want to call it, a week ahead, gotta make my adjustments. Even though I got this motherfucker to the side of the camera like this. You gotta handle your business.
Listen, you got parents have to, teachers have to establish a relationship with the parents. Because then when you clowning on camera, I can call your mama and be like, now you know you wrong for being all up in your baby's camera, right? Don't come to shirt. Because as a parent, as a teacher, and that was my friend, I would call her using my cell phone.
Real quick.
And she'd answer it like, I did not already mute you. Girl,
if you don't fucking
put
get your
shirt on.
why is your cleavage in the goddamn Zoom?
And that's exactly what I was saying.
Why is your cleavage in the
Zoom?
Zoom?
But
man, this is how crazy. Now I will admit, this is full transparency. While I'm talking about this lady and her titties in the camera, I had to help Cadence Tuesday.
Oh man.
Tuesday morning. I didn't realize the shirt I put on.
Oh man.
I didn't realize the shirt I put on.
How was it?
No. The shirt was the niggas gon' nigga.
Goddamn.
So I'm not on the screen where you can see yourself. I'm in the browser trying to help her get into the other shit. So then when I help her get into the other shit and get it going, and I go back to the browser to show the camera,
turn your avatar off.
What is the video that's showing? Niggas gon' nigga. I immediately was like, turn the Chromebook back towards her.
And as a teacher, I would have been dying laughing.
So now my dumb ass is trying to go back through the comments to see if any of the kids, anybody comments said something or saw anything about it. Because it's crazy as the fuck. Just even think about it. But in the sense of not having no goddamn clothes on, that's different.
Yeah.
I just forgot the shirt I had on. But I had a shirt. I wasn't in here in my white beater.
And she actually has on a shirt. It's just
her voluptuousness
exactly, and she wasn't even
shows
thinking,
that she don't have no shirt on.
Everybody, listen, I really don't care.
Kilolo said big titty struggles.
You heard? Okay, you better talk to him when we lean forward. That's what happens. That's just what happens. It come out of.
Hey, as a teacher, if I was the music teacher and your mom was all in the screen with titties like that, I'm putting you in the full screen. My dumb ass. What do you? Jaquan, do you need some help? Shaniqua, do you need some help? Is that what? I don't know. You know these ghetto ass names. That's Quaniqua is a fucking possibility.
It's definitely a possibility.
Northside nigga, bitch, what? You need some help?
Northside nigga, bitch.
That might be. That's a possibility.
That's a boy name.
Hey, gang, you need some help?
I mean, names that on birth certificate start with Lil. So I mean,
what did you say?
That's the first name.
that's the first name.
Lil is the first name.
I swear to
Stop.
God.
No. She's not lying.
L.I.L. Stop.
But but listen. Hey, that's your baby. I don't have none, so I can't tell you what the name of the kid.
I'm gonna let y'all know like this.
That's some bullshit.
Do your thing.
We've been going on the virtual learning for a minute. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick second and play some music from the week. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into the crazy memes from the week and shit like that. And do that whole thing. So
40 seconds left in the game.
Boom.
Do you remember when again. It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. And do you remember? Back and forth, then repeat again. The all day long. Do you remember us holding hands and in each other's eyes we stand? Tell me, do you remember the time?
That was some brand new Clever remix. Put that shit out on MJ birthday on y'all ass. Shout out MJ. Happy birthday MJ type shit. Boom. You said what?
You got a text from me that wasn't for you. Sorry.
Oh damn.
Oh shit.
It wasn't even explicit or anything.
Hopefully it wasn't explicit. I don't want to. Okay, Kelly. I mean, damn, I gave your whole name out there. My bad. Okay, secret guest.
If I had a secret guest, they know who I am. I said my name like 15 million times.
Okay, well, boom. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. Since you said your name,
I
we got my girl Kelly here.
Irks.
It's Kelly Rebellion out here in these
And we
streets.
still out here. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was right.
Yeah, I
We
see.
still
it.
making moves.
Yeah, I see how
still
she
making,
out here.
community engagement.
Boodoo da, boodoo ba, boodoo ba 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 ba.
Again, she's not partaking in any
I
of the
am
things
not.
that we're partaking in. She's sitting off to the side, living her best life,
She's
her
in a
best
whole different
sober life.
Absolutely.
Because
Whole
she's got
different
to
role
teach
right now.
these youth.
That's right.
I don't have to teach youth anymore, so I'm out here judging mama.
I don't judge anybody.
I don't either, but judge your
your
mama.
thing.
All I'm gonna say is I need a quick second. That's what I need. Go ahead. Come over, sir.
But no, like I don't know what anybody if anybody has any other questions like about virtual learning. How are your kids with virtual learning right now? How they doing? Like seriously, for real.
My girl taking care of it, and I'm happy because I was helping her take care of it the first time, and it fucking
It's a
sucks.
struggle. You definitely have to have patience.
Yeah. And she has way more patience than me, and I'm usually at work. I told her when she insisted I would take off half a day. Do whatever I gotta do, but honestly, I'm happy I don't gotta do with that shit right now. It is a lot of shit. That math shit retarded. That shit retarded. The new math, the way they trying to change that. No.
I'm not.
Why,
with it.
Kelly?
So, listen, I didn't create this.
Why?
I didn't create it.
Who agreed and why?
But here's the thing, which I don't understand is, for the kids, it's so much easier because again, they think totally different. So
Kelly, the new math is easier than ours?
for them, because just think about it like this: think about when we were kids in school and somebody handed us a Chromebook and said, "I want you to log in and do X, Y, Z." Well, I don't know what a Chromebook is.
That was back then when the Chromebook
But
wasn't
I'm
around.
just saying. So but this new math wasn't around for us. So we don't know what they grew up with it. So
It's not
easy for them.
logical. I've been trying to make
But it's not
logic that don't
logical
make
because
sense.
it's not logical for you though. Because I'm telling you, it's in class. And what's frustrating when parents say like, my kid is frustrated, they don't know what to do because they can't tell me because they know that you don't know the steps. But if they were in class and the teacher said, okay, now show me, because they know the teacher knows it, they are way more comfortable with doing it with the instructor or their classmate. But if I go home and I know my mama only knows the regular way to do multiplication, but I like using lattice multiplication at school, and now I got to
What's
teach.
it called?
That's just something. It's called lattice multiplication. But I'm just saying, if now I have to teach my mama lattice multiplication, the same time that it takes you to do regular multiplication, it probably takes me the same amount of time to do lattice. And when you show me how to do, I have students right now who cannot for the life of me figure out basic multiplication of numbers more than 2 digits. The whole come down to another row, move over. What? What do my move? What? That makes absolutely no sense to them. So the life of them, they can't figure out why you want them to move it over. They don't understand. I got to multiply up a diagonal. Carry what? Now what am I? That is the hardest thing in the
But
world.
it's the same exact thing. You doing
But
the exact
they
extra
see
number.
it differently. When I draw this box,
You're not gonna sit here and tell me that this new math makes
it
sense.
doesn't make sense to y'all though. That's what I'm saying.
Have you seen new math?
I've seen that bullshit.
Like I was telling them, we grew up with a certain way. So now when we see something different, we're like, this
it's different. Yeah, it's crazy.
For them, they've grown up with the new math. That makes sense to them. So
right.
they see our stuff, they're like,
what I'm saying though, as the parent, so I'm intelligent.
As the teacher, I go, I'm gonna teach you this method. You pick which one is easiest for you.
That's fine. But my thing is,
but you send me the homework with that old shit on there that he don't like.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
leave
pick
a
that
note
way.
at the top for all my parents. Hey, listen. The students are well aware of how to use this method. Here's a video of how to use it. I genuinely don't care which method you choose to use. This is just an additional method. Just get it done for me. That's me.
Say less. Bye.
Just get it done. Would you add this shit the way I was taught to add this shit? Because it's simple.
And I'm telling you right now, I have students.
I get that.
And I told you my age group. That regular multiplication and division makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, well let me say this. Okay, so I can only speak about me as a parent. Mm-hmm. Okay, me as a parent, I don't know what the fuck is playing up here now in this motherfucker's room, but at any rate, me as a parent, I have been teaching my kids math and just educational shit since birth.
Period.
And I've been teaching them the way that I was taught since birth. So my kids have been adding and subtracting before they went to school. And this, that, and the third. So then when they get taught that way, now they come back like, hey, this isn't what you showed me. So now I gotta, as the intelligent parent and adult, I gotta go and be like, okay, boom. And show them, okay, well, this is what they're trying to do with the method that they're showing you. And here's what I showed you.
That's a conversation that the teacher should also be having.
But teachers don't have that conversation.
Well, not all teachers. Some do.
But also, all parents don't have that conversation
there
either.
We go.
So then now there's this big disconnect of just dissonance
because the child
in
goes home and
between.
says, my teacher said I have to use this method. I can't use another method.
Right, period.
And I'm the teacher that goes, what I'm telling you all is, this also, this goes in your toolbox. This is something else that you pull out if the other method does not work.
Mm-hmm.
The other method has to work.
But it's all about the language. Because if I say, I want you to learn this, and my homework is this. I'm not really saying that, yeah, that is my homework. But even if on the side of that lattice box, you decided to put your regular multiplication, honey, you got that right. Is the answer correct? That's all I'm looking for. But I'm just letting you know that this is not the only way. Because when we started talking about these standardized tests, guess what the standardized test gonna have on it? The new math. And it's gonna say what part of this, it can be set up. There's one part of it wrong. What part where did the person go wrong in this equation? That's what's on the test.
But that's where I back to what you sent the no home
where did Susie make the mistake?
But that's where the no from home goes bad when you said that I don't cry, you do it.
No, because in
class
way. I've taught you how to use this method. I've given you notes on how to use this method, and we've worked this method. So you've seen it, you've experienced it, but that doesn't mean that you have to use it.
Why did they change it? That's all I want.
Because as technology grew, and as technology has pretty much taken over for kids. So when we think about even like video games and stuff like that, like even with certain things, and we try to relate it to what's happening in the classroom, it's so related to math and compartmentalizing things like numbers. Yes, I can multiply, or I can add 39 plus 16.
You fucking missed it.
But
it's 1.1 second. I'm sorry.
No, you're
it's
fine.
1.1 second in the game. He had the free throw line. He got 2 free throws. He missed the first one. And they're down 2.
He's so upset.
This is crazy.
I mean, Houston finna go ahead and just win it by the skin of the hair of the chinny on their chinny.
It's game 7, bro. This is
I couldn't even get it out. It's 1.1 seconds left in the game 7. Y'all can't see. Right now, I'm about it. For all the people that really about that shit, I'm about it is playing behind us. Niggas that know. Niggas know.
Like,
put it out there.
I can't watch to figure out what we're playing.
Hey, I'm showing my age right now. I'm about it is playing behind me right now.
I want to know why they changed it in the first.
But okay, so here's a
like
prime example.
In the beginning, not now, because they learn different.
If I gave you, let's say, a math problem, and I said 39 plus 16, what would you do?
I'd add 9 and 16. 9 and 6.
Carry
and so for the new math, we may say, I'm going to teach you, you're going to add your 10s first. So what's 30 plus 10? Right?
40.
And then what's 9 plus 6?
The backwards.
15.
And we just add it together.
So backwards.
But guess what? I didn't change what you did because you still just added the ones first.
But you got rid of carry.
And you added the tens. But I'm thinking because then I can add that with money because we count my tens.
It's different when you say it versus when you read it. So when she said it,
it was confusing,
I got it.
right?
Now when you said it, I got it.
But if it was
and
on
he said it
paper,
because you said add the tens. I said okay, 40.
But see, then that goes
and
back
he said
to
add the ones. I get it.
And you know what I know why we do that? Because guess what we just did? We just taught kids place value.
But in that paperwork,
right. But on the writing,
it does not look like that.
It's not like that in the writing.
Simple.
Because guess what?
That made sense what you just said. That made me want to teach my kids. No, what she just said. 4 plus 10,
because
nigga.
then, and guess what? What you saw? Let
on
me
that
say what you saw on paper. You saw.
Oh my God.
You saw 30 plus 10, and that you saw 40 written right here.
Yeah.
And then you saw 9 plus 1. And that was 10 was written right there.
Then
and that leftover 5 was added at the end.
Now, had you just 9 plus 6 to me?
And then they added 40.
Had you just 9 plus 6 to me?
You just said 10s and 9 plus 6. It was like boom, damn, that fucking makes sense. That was a little quicker.
Because what we do,
that's how you explain it, how we see it.
And see,
it's like what?
And kids, when we teach it, we're teaching it because we're trying to teach place value. So I'm teaching you to add your 10s. And it's easy to count by 10s for kids. So if I can keep finding these groups of 10, because I know now, if I can't add 9 plus 6 mentally, I at least know that 9 plus 1 is 10.
Boom.
So that 6 became a 5, and now I have 10 plus 5.
Mm.
We just know what 9 plus 6 is because we know
that's how they taught us.
Drill and kill.
So why is it that, okay. My thing is, why was it so efficient to show us 9 plus 6 versus showing them 9 plus 1 and then add the 5?
I honestly don't know.
So why is it that we got it? Because when I got that worksheet that had the doubles additions and the doubles multiplication, I was geeked, nigga. I was ready like, oh, let's do this shit. Why is it that that's how we were taught? And I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like they are dumbing it down for them to the point where when I tried to show them the value of other shit in the grand scheme of things, they be like...
I think for a long time in education, we spent a lot of time trying to make sure that everything was an equal playing field for everybody. That sometimes we spend a lot of time with the students who were low, or either too much time with the students who were high, and we forgot about the kids that are in the middle. And so when you forget about those kids in the middle, those are those kids that they know it. They need a little bit more practice, but they can get it once they, have that practice. With us, it was everybody. We gonna do it until everybody gets it. We are not moving on to the next thing until every single person in this classroom can figure out these drills. I don't remember being in class and the teacher going, well, this group right here got it. We're going to move on to the next thing. It was no. As a class, we're going to get this together.
Oh, we not
but
moving
then, when we start doing the numbers, no child left behind.
I just feel like it's a
and no child left behind really fucks some shit up.
And that just took it to another
ain't that when you can't fail kids and shit?
Yeah, that's George Bush. That's what George Bush, the second Bush, George H.W. No, George W. Bush.
The dumbass.
Yeah, the C student.
As a teacher now, this is why I have to now teach students 3 different methods. Because I have 15 different levels of student in my classroom.
They get passed regardless.
And I have to figure, well, not my own, because I don't care. You don't do the work, you don't pass.
But even though the law says no kid left for...
I mean, now it's not really like that. But you really do.
But when the law was like that, you had to pass it regardless, right?
I don't know.
How you think?
Pass it regardless, but it was very easy not to fail. I'll put it that way.
Not to put him out there, but how you think Tyree passed every fucking thing?
It's very, very easy.
How you think Tyree passed everything?
Very
he got an F in every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they passed this nigga all the way through.
Guess what? What I'm not doing is dealing with your behavior next year.
I had to go literally sit in Chrome class. I had to literally go sit in Chrome.
Not dealing with your behavior again next year.
I went to Sodan when this nigga...
I understand it when you said it.
Listen, I went to Sodan when this nigga was going to Sodan. He was sitting in Chrome class. And I went to Chrome. I said, hey, that's my little cousin. He said, really? I said, yeah, that's my little cousin. Go. I already know. So just let me know. He was like, you need to fucking tell this nigga something. Not nigga, but you need to tell him something.
I said, motherfucker.
Yeah, you need to tell this motherfucker something because he's failing. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching him. I'm watching him in the class. As Chrome's talking to me, he don't give a shit that I'm even in the class.
He don't give a fuck.
0 fucks given.
Like
And Crone is sitting there telling me, like, look,
when we were younger, we knew, like, education really was not an option.
Period.
Like, it wasn't.
I gotta go. I gotta get it.
Even if I play all day, I had to do something.
Here's the thing. I gotta be at Ribbon Day when the rest of my class is at Ribbon Day. Because I gotta be a senior.
My class
at that time period. Oh, shit. I can't not be a senior when all the people that I've been in school with since preschool is seniors.
So,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break down for you more than what you said and what you said. When we were young, it was not cool to be a dumbass.
It was not at all.
You got your ass zoned on.
You got flames.
It was worth to be a dumbass than to be dusty.
I never wanted to be
you could be dusty, get away with it. Let's get some straight
I never wanted to be
dumbass.
the cute stupid one.
Fuck
never.
no.
I want to be her.
You a dumbass?
The dustiest kid that got the grades was better than the dustiest kid.
You gotta be a dusty
you
nigga.
got the kid who will never say anything in class because then I'm the kid that knows everything. And I don't want to be the smart kid that knows everything because nobody likes the smart kid who knows everything.
Fuck that shit. My ass was.
So
that's never my kid.
My ass was boom.
Even right now, I don't understand.
Boom. Even more so when I was. Look, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Our special guest is a year older than me and this nigga. She came out the year before we came out. Same high school. But I was in her Spanish class. Why? Because I went to Bunch. Absolutely. And when I went to Bunch all 3 years, that automatically advanced me a year in foreign language at Soldan. And so therefore, I'm in the fucking Spanish class with our upperclassmen. I can't be the dumbass. I can't be the dumbass with all the girls in the class, and I'm in the class. I don't even want to name off the girls that was in my class.
But that's even the way I felt about literature class when I had people in the 03 in my literature class, and I'm going, wait a minute, they can't show me up in mine.
In your own literature class. It was a pride level. These kids nowadays don't have no pride level on shit outside of TikTok.
Everything was competition for us. Yeah. Everything, grade, race,
every motherfucking thing.
Our whole motto was who can go to hardest.
Nigga, you got a 45?
Nigga, what?
How the fuck did you get a 45?
And then we like, you should study with me.
On this easy ass test. Oh yeah, that's your fault. I told you what to do. Yeah. There's no more of that.
Now it's you did the test?
I sit there and I watch specifically. I let my kids do them so I can watch what they're gonna do. Right? So I'm looking at them throughout this virtual learning shit and looking at their classmates and how their classmates talking. It's not the same rhetoric. Oh, no. Excuse me. It's not the same as when we was kids.
No. Now we got to worry about getting cursed out by the teacher. By the parent.
My mom was never on my side.
You know how many times listen, I've had parents.
So who actually won this game? Did the Houston win?
Went to a principal on me because their kids liked me, actually.
Man, ain't nobody.
Weird, like, why she always picking on my baby? I'm not picking on your baby. That baby actually enjoys participating because she never participated before.
In any other thing else. And so, now she's actually.
And now you just told your baby she can't talk to me. So now when I'm calling your baby's name in class and she's saying absolutely nothing.
Now I'm wondering what's going on.
And now as we sit in this meeting, I'm asking her what's wrong. She honestly goes, Miss Vincent, the reason why I participated in class was because my mama told me I couldn't talk to you. And then I look over at the mom and the mama look at me and then she would go to her. Well, I ain't say it like that. Well, why would you even?
Why would you bring it up in the first place like that?
Well, I just said it because she said you kept calling her. I said, well, she kept raising her hand.
Come on, man.
She kept raising her hand. She hate math. Actually, she did hate math, but now she loves it, and she always raises her hand. So I always call her because I know it makes her feel good. But you thought that I was picking on her because she came home saying, "Lisa always calls me during math. Like I hate going to the board." But what she didn't say was, I hate going to the board even though I know what I'm doing now. She's just shy. But your mama called a meeting with the principal and everybody else, and now I got to sit here and look at you and the grandma because your grandmama coming 10 toes behind all y'all, right? And now all y'all looking stupid because what the child was really just saying was, I just hate going to the board because I'm shy. I hate that she calls me to come to the board. But we completely crossed over where the little girl never participated, and now she's actually participating. Why are you truly mad that your child actually likes it?
Because the parents of this generation are just a different type of parent. But the mama was my age, so. Just a different type of parent. Peep this meme. I'm finna get into some memes real quick. If his dick starts your period early,
I gotta go get me some more
lower your voice when you're talking to him.
Wow.
Let me read that again for the people on the back. If his dick starts your period early, lower your voice when you talking to him. That mean
I feel like they just hit my spirit.
That mean shut the fuck up. In so many words. This daddy,
I feel some
nigga.
type of way about that.
In so many words. Did you have a personal feeling about that?
I did. I kind of took me
Somebody
back.
brought your period down and you
I
felt
feel
like you
in
needed
my
to
mind
shut the
that
fuck
you're
up?
supposed to
You
I feel like I
was
should text
supposed to
right
shut.
now and say,
You know, I should have shut the
I
fuck
should've
up.
Shut the fuck up because you were right and I was wrong.
You was right now. If his dick make your period come down, I'm gonna read it again for the people in the back.
That's good wee wee.
If his dick make your period come
Quality
down,
wee.
shut the fuck up. Like, everything that you talking about don't mean shit. Here go another one, right? Ladies, you leaving for work in the morning and see this on your windshield. What you doing? I'm just going to give you a synopsis of it because you can't really see it. It's a lady, I'm going to say the neighbor, wrote a letter to the girlfriend and said, hey, I see that you're not appreciating, overheard your argument with your man. You should treat him better before a woman like me comes along and catches his eye. You better keep him close. I can't even really read the rest of this shit because I can't see it.
Mind your business. Get out my work.
She pretty much saying, you better get your shit together or I'm going to take him.
She did. Yes, you bold. Grab a punch on your
No.
That's what your girl. hold on.
Chris, I gotta tell them what she's really saying.
Okay, bring it down.
You better keep him close. A tall, sexy man such as himself, I will let him live in his pussy.
It's definitely
A
what it
tall, wait.
definitely what it
A
said.
tall, sexy
Wow.
man such as himself, I would let him live in this pussy. So either you pay attention to your man and treat him correctly, or I'm coming. What would you do, secret guest, if that was on your windshield when you woke up and went to work in the morning?
So you wouldn't be thinking about treating your man better outside? Who is the
Right
bitch?
off the bat, you don't care about treating your man
You
better?
don't even know what this argument was really about.
Sober. Your concern is trying to find her to beat her
But
up.
you ear hustling because what you really don't know is he really just acted a fool in that with me. And you heard the tell.
Why
me
the first thing you worry about is her?
this bitch, you overstepping your boundaries. Because if a dude left that on yours,
This is what we gotta go through.
if a dude left that on your car,
It's
about
one
you and your woman.
Do you wait? See, I'm a
and
different type of
said,
guy, Kat.
a
I gotta stop
female
calling you by
is
your name. Okay, let me
beautiful
stop.
as
I'm locking up with my girl.
Secret guest.
I hear her too much.
It's okay.
Okay, Kelly.
Yes.
I'm a different type of guy. If I get that same note as a guy, I'm fucking the shit out of my woman that night. When I say,
That's
I am,
that's coming too, but I'm just saying.
when I say I am,
Nah, you ain't saying
it
that.
ain't that coming too. What I'm saying is, I'm blowing her back out better than I've ever blown it out before.
I feel you.
I'm
Boom.
going to give her
Boom.
head better than I've given her head before, to the point where she's not gonna even. She's
Yeah,
not
never
gonna
gonna
want to
try.
look at
If
another nigga.
if I don't
Let's
figure
see
out
what
who
she
that,
need to
if
help.
I don't figure out who wrote that, that's fine too.
See,
But
that's a
guess what?
woman's perspective. A
But
woman
when
is
I
trying to
go
figure
home-
out.
You
But when
investigate
I go
first.
home-
You investigating first though.
What?
Why?
When I go home,
Lolo said they got the wrong car. Period. I ain't got time.
when I go home, right, wrong card, that ain't even mine. Because I'm a C. But no, I'm going to do all that, and then, I'm going to make sure you know you got me fucked up.
Okay. All right. That's
Do
it.
all what? And then.
What was to do all of that?
Listen, I don't give a fuck who heard what. Because I'm going to make sure he see the nigga.
So you gonna show him the note?
I'm going to show him the note.
And you gonna check him.
I'm checking
about the
everybody.
note.
No, I'm not checking about the note, but I'm
Ain't that
checking
some
everybody.
shit? As a nigga, you gotta get checked about a note that you didn't write and had no clue about.
Nothing to do
Just
with
check
it.
you. Just in case you thought this bitch was about to want up anything.
So you
I
never
was-
even thought
I
about
was-
treating them better. You never thought about
Did you just hear
ever
me say?
done
Because
it.
9 out of 10, you missed the beginning of the argument, but you just heard the tail end.
That's not what I asked. You're not gonna. Your number one concern is not gonna be treating them
I
better.
just said I'm doing the same thing he did. When
You
he
said
said
you're gonna
I'm,
investigate
I'm-
first. Who's the bitch?
because
first.
he said later
Then you're
that night.
checking
though.
everybody.
He said later that night.
Then you're checking everybody.
Later that night, no. But at this moment, I ain't going to knock on no doors right now. I ain't doing that. I'm just saying. Now I gotta keep my eyes open when we live in, cause bitch,
Who?
Because first, if I'm in the
who
house,
watching
I'm
and
gonna let-
listening?
Who watching? And
You know that her
listening
man's
is-
name
is-
never crossed her mouth.
Never.
That was never her concern.
What?
Everything but
Never.
where she live at. Check this bitch. Check
Cause you
her.
overstepping your boundaries. That's almost like somebody.
But number
they
one or two
Okay,
or
you
three.
messing about your kids.
Would you ever be the girl to write the note?
Fuck no.
You would never be the girl to write the note.
No.
Just with Riley and just do what you do.
You would just holler at them, period. You wouldn't even. I saw that you. I heard that you and your girl was having some issues. I can really handle.
Because when I see them, like, you know, you got a messy bitch.
Boom. She not even gonna write the note. She ain't gonna leave no evidence.
What am I writing?
Whoever wrote that note is not a North Side chick.
I'm not writing no note.
I wish I could see her face.
That's a Chesterfield chick that wrote that note. That's a West County chick.
Who is leaving
Creve
the note?
Coeur chick that wrote that note.
I'm a roll past it like, I sis. You
You
better take the ornament in the house. You should take the ornament in the house.
Okay. Here's the next one.
That's what I got. I know. Who came with a pistol? She went in the house and got the pistol and the paper. That's too much work.
Listen. Hear the next one. Hear the next meme. Next meme that I saw for the week. Good pussy is a thing, but you a nectrician too. The comment that Circle said, it said, yes, I went to Heterot. Not Battle Rock. Oh! I saw this shit and was like, Heterot, bitch? What the fuck did you...
I like that.
I feel like that's somebody who's taking my soul. I feel like my soul is being snatched at that point. And I never met somebody who's been to Heterot. I would like to meet somebody who's been
Shout out to Heterot.
I want to meet her. The women who've been to Heterot jump in my DM. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying that. And I'm single. I probably might
Why would you get in trouble? Oh, well, that's
diploma.
That's very true.
Look. When you be single,
that's very true.
you don't be single.
I feel like that's,
And you get in trouble for certain shit.
Right,
but in entanglement right now. See, right, boom. I don't have my pen on, but as you see, my shirt says surrounded by women. But at any rate,
Don't say it out loud. Somebody gonna be tripping with you tomorrow.
it is what it is. You already know that all of my female cousins, I'm surrounded by females on both sides of the family, and I got girls.
You
I know they treat me some type of way. They treat me some type of way. I get confronted like I'm the hoe. That's how on this show they confront me like I'm a hoe. That's what they say. Cause he's the engaged one. He's the engaged and in love.
Yeah, only
Gonna
been
get
engaged
married.
for
A half an hour. The nigga been engaged for a half an hour, and motherfuckers
Now he
just
all
be.
righteous.
Now he's just the most righteous. And thank you,
Hey,
thank you,
baby.
secret guest out here.
Hey, baby.
Shout out to
Hey, baby, shout out to my sister-in-law.
Definitely shout out to wife, but I'm just saying.
Shout out to my sister-in-law, but at the end of the day, fuck him in his half an hour ass
That's what you want, shit is
righteousness.
all we was saying.
Right.
I wasn't shit for most of my life. After a while, being that shit get lonely. I ain't gonna lie.
It does.
It get
Hey,
lonely.
look at this one.
Being single.
Come on, her
dipping
titties
shit
call
lonely.
that chestnut.
Say what?
Come on, her titties call that chestnut.
I like that.
I can't stand you, so
He's like running. Everybody start running.
Boy!
Man.
That shit, when I saw that shit, I died. I dropped my phone. I dropped my phone. Why didn't it? That's a shirt. Why didn't I put that on the shirt? Come on, her titties call that chestnut.
Like the little child when they be running away.
So I dated this nigga for like 6 months. One day we in town, he just started running, took off, never saw him again. The tweet was describe your worst breakup. Now imagine that. Imagine you are out with somebody, you as a guy, not engaged. So Keisha, this is a overall comment. Imagine you not engaged. You out with a chick. You've been talking to her for 6 months. You out at the aquarium.
I didn't run, but I did.
You getting ready. Look, you getting ready to get on the Ferris wheel.
I'll be back.
She take off running.
Never see her again.
Never see her
First
again.
of all,
I didn't run, but I just never came back.
I automatically feel like I was a bitch ass nigga automatically.
Automatic.
You can't tell me I'm not a hoe right now.
Maybe
You
that's
can't.
why. I'm sorry. I need to apologize right now because I definitely didn't run, but I never came back.
You
You
went
walked
to go
away?
use the. Wait.
Oh, fuck.
Explain the scenario.
I'm just saying I've been in a similar situation. I was like, nah.
So a dude was taking you out, and you said, "Well, let me go to the
So he
bathroom."
busted? Did he stink? What was
It
it?
was definitely some fuck shit going on, but I can't remember exactly what happened. But I do remember all of a sudden like I'll be back, and I never came back. Like I definitely left. And
How did you leave? It wasn't no Uber back then, nigga.
I back then I definitely probably was driving my own car. Like met him there.
You never answered his calls either?
Huh?
You never answered his calls?
Huh? You hear?
Not at all.
Damn. Wow.
But I'm telling you, it was. I remember it was some fuckery.
That's how she was in Spanish.
But it
class.
did not.
Look,
it
that's
wasn't.
how she was in Spanish class.
I took a colossal bitch out
It
on
was
her
all
day
niggas
one
on her. in
Blind
Spanish
day when I say
class,
colossal.
and that's how she was hitting niggas in Spanish class.
When I say colossal, I'm talking about maybe.
I'm putting you out there. I'm putting you out there.
500 pounds. I'm talking about colossal. Blind day, get in the car, boom. I'm talking about.
The car move was the car boom.
Today.
Was the car boom?
I felt like it would have been hellish stuff.
No, I'm telling you,
because girls don't give a shit.
Walk off.
Girls don't give a shit.
I don't remember exactly what happened. I do remember it was some fuckery going on.
That's proof that girls don't give a shit. That's proof that girls don't give a shit.
That's not right, bro.
I definitely didn't give a shit. I didn't have a sorry about my body.
That is proof that women don't give a shit.
I just said that's why right now.
Are you Facebook friends with him now?
God is. I don't even remember his name.
Oh.
That's why God is upset with me right now.
Did you eat? Did you make it to the eating part?
At what point in the day did you leave?
I feel like I spent at least a couple hours, maybe like an hour or two, with this person.
So you got a full day.
And I think that throughout like that period, I can't remember exactly what happened. I do remember like.
No, stop.
This is stupid.
Stop. You said a couple hours.
Like yeah, I gave him time.
Wow. I ain't mad.
Yeah, it was.
He got a full day.
Yeah,
he got a chance.
I thought she meant like 20 minutes.
Got a
Oh
chance.
hell no!
It was
Wow.
those things where like let's just say like we met up somewhere. I think we met. Where did we go? I can't remember. We met. I just remember we met up. We did get something to eat. I think
Look
maybe,
how you do us, bro.
I think like dinner in the movie type thing. Like went to the movies and I was just like I wasn't with it. But it was some word and you did something stupid. Then you probably did, and I was just like.
Check this out. You might have to really pay attention to what's going on this screen.
I didn't run.
Look at this contraption.
Is that a girl in the middle?
That is a girl. She's bent over. Okay. She is being the two white lines you see. She's being harnessed in the perfect bend over position in the bed.
I can appreciate that.
You can appreciate it because you're the girl. You'd be in that position as the nigga. And your fiance is in that position.
That's not a good one.
In the bed. No, it's a wonderful position.
Oh, I was like, is it a bad
no,
thing?
you're coming from the girl perspective. I can't come from that position.
Yeah.
You coming from that position.
It's nice leverage.
What's the question, bro?
What I'm saying is, what's your mentality when you see that?
Death.
If you said death.
Somebody gonna die.
Thank you. I'm so glad the woman said it. I'm fucking murdered.
First of all, leaving it in.
Before we
and I'm not getting none tomorrow.
I need to decide who's doing my eulogy.
I'm not getting none tomorrow. It won't happen.
Before you climb on top of the bed.
Let me tell you something.
What song is
you cannot. I cannot. Hold on. Wait. I'm just gonna start. She said, "Get my beneficiaries together." Let me tell you something. I just want to. What I want to do is because my birthday is in 2 weeks. My birthday. Look, I'm gonna get into the mic. My birthday is in 2 weeks. If you are looking at the screen, I would love to walk into a room and see a young woman of age.
What if it's an old bitch?
Of age.
What if it's an old bitch?
I don't care if she's a cougar. If she a cougar, let her be the cougar that don't look like she a cougar. Let me tell you something.
I don't think that's enough support though.
If this is how you finna show up,
no, those are chains coming from the ceiling.
The ceiling. This is a setup ass room.
I need anchor.
No,
the anchor is the shit.
Anchored into the wall.
The anchor is the shit.
Oh, look at the chains. It ain't the shit draped over.
No, it's anchored. It's anchored. Yeah, the picture is kind of like
another point for you. Murder she wrote. Another point.
The picture is like kind of anchored.
Acknowledgements and condolences during the funeral.
And you don't gotta do all the work because we do 90% of the work.
Yeah, I can just
we throwing
have
everything.
The funeral right
That's
there.
no work.
Don't even remove. Just have me. Sit
In fact,
up
I'm grabbing the curtain shits. I'm not even touching her.
Set the chairs up. That room looked big enough to set the chairs up. And just had a funeral right there.
Had a funeral right there. Let me tell you something. I would murder.
Throw a sheet up.
Once she knew she was doing, she murdered you. Would you admit it?
I'd admit it but how can she murder me in that position?
She might know how to bop.
She might have bop.
If she know how to bop, I'm giving her 6 engagement rings.
As you should.
If in that position she know how to murder me, you can have anything you want in the world.
Your shit.
I swear to God, I will go and rob the bank to get the shit that you want. If you make me tap out in that position.
I'm definitely bailing you up.
She might be able to flip over and give you instant head after you
feel like there's some type of gymnastics that can go on with that. Like she
it's anchored.
Oh my God. It's maximum anchorage.
You hitting it, she flip, pop, pop, head all the time. Oh, what the fuck?
That's it.
Fatality.
That's it. It's to the point where it's like, Kaylee K, this is your mama. This is not your stepmama. Or
This is
your bonus.
mom's. Like
This
that.
is your mama.
We got married.
This is the person that birthed you after your mama birthed you.
Actually,
You have no clue.
I was actually saying my vows in that position.
I do.
Which I don't see is this is the aftershot, and I'm signing the marriage certificate.
That's what's going on at the top. By the pillow, she's signing the birth certificate.
That's what's going on.
Oh my God. Okay,
Every
boom.
stroke is
Here we go.
another letter.
Add your shit up. Had sex, $350. Threesome, $400. Sent nudes, $40. Killed someone, $5. Made a video, $200. Ate ass, $150. I'm just gonna put myself out there. The only thing that I have not done on this list is killed someone.
That's how it works. Yeah.
I've never eaten ass. I don't know.
You've never eaten ass?
No.
You never been licking balls and your tongue slipped down a little bit lower?
Not to the ass, no.
It's this much space between the balls and ass. You haven't.
As a math
Blip, blip,
teacher,
blip.
I have.
You've calculated it right. She said, as a math teacher, I've solved for X. And I understand not how
I'm not
to get to that
I
point.
know how far down I can go.
Fuck.
Say less.
Say no more.
This is the Say Less podcast. Say all the way less.
Oh my God.
It ain't no shame in my game. I never killed
I
nobody.
thought about killing somebody.
I thought about it multiple times, but I never done it.
Shit.
I
Shout out
never
to
come close to killing nobody, but I thought about
I
it.
didn't follow
But
through.
I've had, so
It
I
was
guess
a plan.
350,
I called my sister
400,
and everything.
750 for me,
You want to make a trip?
You got-
I
790,
thought about the evidence, how I could do it.
990.
What's the total? Subtract 155. That's all I got.
Just subtract 5 from the whole total of everything because I've done
Hold on, don't
everything
ask us
but
math teacher. Do the new math and get
right.
that shit.
Do the new math.
First of all,
Add
Count
your
your,
tens.
look, count your hundreds.
first of all,
Then count your
I get
tens,
off at
then
5.
count
After
your
hours,
ones.
Right now, I'm just
No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
count
Here we
all the
go.
hundreds, though.
This the funniest one I seen for the whole week. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. 2019, Lizzo. 2020, global pandemic.
That's disrespectful. That's some disrespectful
That's
shit right
facts.
there. That's disrespectful right there.
Hey, that was a
That's
fat
a
lady
different level of
shit.
disrespect right there.
And I don't have a problem with women's size. Everybody know I don't give a shit about women's size.
That's disrespectful shit right there.
But she was singing her ass off all 2019. You ain't heard her since in 2020. She been quiet as shit in
She been
2020.
modeling, excuse you.
Huh?
She been modeling.
She been modeling. Okay, you don't have to talk or play music to
Well, she
model.
ain't been modeling with her little nigga.
But she ain't been on the Lakers court side with her ass out.
bucket naked. It ain't the fact that you big or none of that. It's the fact that your ass was out in the stadium. That's
In the
all.
stadium.
That's all. That's all.
No.
Ugly, big, skinny.
Rihanna was
Ass
at an
out.
award
What
show.
is
Nicki did the
wrong?
same thing.
Rihanna was at an award show.
But it still would have been the same problem to the
Nicki
niggas,
did
no.
the same thing and nobody
At
did
an
But to the
award show.
professionals,
At
yes.
game.
What game?
Lakers
Say
game?
which game it was.
To the niggas, no. To the
Even
professionals,
took the
yes.
photos. She had on the fishnet
You would have had a problem with it, yes or no?
dress.
Would you
Okay.
have a problem with it?
Stop.
If you had a game, watch the Lakers.
Did
would
you have
be
a
mad?
problem with Lizzo and her ass out of the Lakers game?
I personally didn't. I didn't have a problem. The problem I had with it was I personally wouldn't have done it. That's just me. I about had my ass
Everybody say that shit when they try to defend her. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but she's free.
here's
She
the
can do
thing.
what she
No,
wants to
I would
do.
say that I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done anything like that where kids are there.
Boom. Kids is there.
So I definitely understand.
You know
the
where
argument.
kids aren't?
What I don't like is when people act like she was the only person who's ever showed her ass.
She's not.
With the outrage.
At the game?
My problem was
Listen,
I haven't
let me
seen
tell
it.
you
at
right
the
now.
game.
The old game.
That I don't know what event. It may have not been like. It may have been like an all-star game, but kids was still there. Nicki had on.
I have
A
watched
fish
All-Star game after
net.
All-Star game.
I don't know which game. I just know it was a
What I'm-
basketball game.
What she was?
She had on a fishnet dress. It was like it was definitely see-through. No panties. No she had no bra on. You could definitely see titties and nipples. And I think she just had on a G-string.
Well, she shouldn't have did it either.
And
kids
it
was
was, but y'all don't even know about it, right?
I don't.
There was no. I just saw the pictures. And
But
the
I didn't
videos.
even
Why
see
do y'all
it.
feel like it shouldn't be? No.
That's what I'm saying. That my
No.
thing is just with the
I
fake
feel like
outrage.
period.
That was
My
my
thing is
problem.
this. My thing is this. When Rihanna did it, she did it at the award show. There are no
And that's
kids at the
different.
award show.
And that's
Although
absolutely
kids are
different.
watching the award show on TV,
That's different.
they're gonna blur certain
That
stuff.
entertainment is different.
But at
I
the
agree
game,
How was Nikki
it's a
acting?
different thing.
Was she just walking
No,
around?
I didn't see like I didn't watch like the game.
Did she have
I
a
saw
fur all around her shoulders? Did
she
she?
posed for the picture.
So she had a fur on
Court
nothing.
side.
No fur, nothing.
Courtside.
Was she dancing?
Did you just hear me say? I just saw.
Cause I saw
video of her
Lizzo.
walking.
Buzzer wide open.
But guess what? Here's the problem with that though. But here's the problem with that though. They allow her into the stadium like that.
They did.
Because
They did. She
I
walked in
watched
there
her
like that.
Go live when she was
Walking in.
walking underground wherever they at.
So that means
And they were like, "Hey,
make a
what's
spectacle
up?"
then.
No, I'm saying.
Get on camera and twerk.
But I'm just saying, like with the stadium, didn't they like, oh, she couldn't perform no more after that? But y'all knew.
Y'all let her walk in there.
Y'all let her walk in, and then
What it is
she
always
didn't
the uproar
but
afterwards.
She didn't put the camera on herself.
She didn't.
Because you could have just not put that. How many people would have never known the Jumbotron never had on the Jumbotron? We would have never known.
Never know. It's so much shit to go on in them games and shit that you don't
Y'all
see.
literally put her on screen and then was so fake, just outraged by the backlash y'all got. Then you had a problem.
That's how white America works.
But my thing is, just don't go with the fake backlash. If you're gonna be mad about it, be mad about it. And I can feel that way about anybody who doesn't know it was definitely inappropriate. I don't give a shit who you are. But don't come being mad at her when you just watch somebody else do the same thing. That's all. Because you just said, if it was Nikki, I don't know if I'd be upset.
And it feels like what she was
Now
doing.
this one, look at my guy. Look at my guy. Sometimes you gotta approach Shorty at the function like this. Look at my guy.
That's definitely me with the socks.
He got the socks and the sandals.
That's how I'm coming to y'all these days.
He in the Apple store. First of all,
do have the socks.
peep this.
Yo,
He's
baby.
in an Apple
Yo,
store.
baby, yo. It's
He
what
in the
he
Apple
said,
store.
though.
He put his motherfucking leg up like, hey,
What's up, bitch?
I'm trying to figure out what's popping with you.
That's my energy from here on out.
Oh my God. In the Jesus sandals with the
I
socks.
think-
Not ankle socks. He got socks
all I
pulled
need
up
is
to the
socks.
top.
I just need the socks.
To the tippy top.
He might have that contraption with the
We
little,
got on matching shoes.
with
The
little
fanny
curves and
pack
shit.
on the back.
We
Keep
have
the fanny pack on his
matching
back.
shoes right now. All I need is the socks. Same energy.
Your shoes are a lot more fresh.
Oh, are you ready for that
Then
curtain
what the
setup
fuck
he
he
got
got?
with a little contraption?
And you don't
I
have
saw
on
a minute
socks.
ago.
I
You
said
don't
I
have
need
on
the
socks with your
I do have a
Armageddon.
fanny pack. It's in the car.
When he got them
Same
curves
energy.
draping down,
But
y'all
okay,
said
if
secure.
a nigga come up to you like this right now at the Apple store, you at the Apple store getting your shit fixed,
Let me tell
and
you
he come at the
how.
Apple store, you in that same outfit
up,
right
little
Because
there.
y'all know me, do you know that I would entertain that energy all day long? Like, bro, the fact that you just had the energy and you had all the pride in the world to come
All the
with
confidence.
me,
You know something I
bro,
don't
you
know.
I cannot not
You
give
know
up.
something I don't know. I gotta at least talk to you.
I'm
too
not
confident.
engaged.
You way too confident.
How do you
with what
not
you got
engage?
on.
Especially if he
How do you not
white.
entertain?
And
Look
he
how-
her with his
look
red
how high
ball
he
and
got
like,
his leg.
Hey, what's
I
up?
wanna
In the
go
old
kick it
school, they
tonight.
would say hocked up. Look how high he got his leg hocked up.
I want to kick it tonight with you because I know you're finna turn up wherever
It's
we
lit.
go. What?
It's lit.
And you
Wherever
bound
we
rounds
go.
for everybody.
He
Here's
definitely
my
buying.
number.
He's definitely buying rounds for
Matter of
all
fact,
you
here's
and
my
all your
card. I need
friends.
to give you my phone number.
He's
Here's
buying
my
rounds
I'm
for
wearing
y'all.
drawers and those khaki pants.
And he got Jaeger in his car.
Here is
Damn.
my business card.
He got
It's
Jaeger.
gonna
He
be
got
a
a
long
50
night.
Jaeger in his car.
We are drinking Jaeger bombs all night.
It's gonna be a long ass night.
What? You don't listen. That's some energy there.
That is definitely some energy. That was our memes for the week. Oh, that was our memes for the week.
Yeah, I play too much.
That's the thing. I feel like we gotta do that every week just for this opportunity because memes give me life. Dollar for giving me life for saying that statement.
Yeah.
It is yes. Dollar for saying yes.
Dollar
But at
for
any
me,
rate,
yes, when you said that.
it is what it is. Memes are not going out of style.
Ever.
It's digital
What
Joni.
is the guy's name? Spectacular. The guy who made this, the little pretty Ricky boy.
Pretty spectacular. Yeah, who did
Shout out-
He in the tech and all that shit.
In the
man.
tech
shout out to
industry
him
and shit.
for being in the meme game as well.
Oh, is he?
Helping to create memes.
I feel like he would be. He
was
I think
he
does.
making
one of the
the
people who jump started that whole creation of memes.
he making the money outside of the music.
My thing is why didn't we make that money? Because we're not a Joni person. Why didn't we learn?
We went to
We
Joni
had the
University.
knowledge. We had
I'm
knowledge.
saying
We went to if you went
Joni
to
on the internet. And
if you went to
why didn't
We
Sodan,
didn't have knowledge.
if you went to
we do this
Sodan,
though.
there's
But
no.
we
easy.
do this.
I'm gonna
Too
say
easy.
this, and I'm gonna say this confidently. There's not a single public school, county school, private school that can hang in the joning from people from Sodan. We
Not
had
Sodan.
chance. We had chance for joning. We had chance for if your Joan was whack.
Rest in peace, Chris Danner.
Joan.
Joan. Joan. Joan.
And then if you said some shit that was extremely whack, you could have kept it. Niggas got embarrassed in the fucking cafeteria at Sodan. First lunch, second lunch, although I feel like first lunch was the littest.
So we had an arsenal.
We had multiple ethnicities. If you were foreign and you got dropped off in St. Louis, you came to Sodan.
Absolutely.
We had all the Bosnians, Bushmi Kurdiks. Yeah. Shout out to the Suck My Dick in Bosnia.
Yeah.
We had all the Ethiopians. We had all the Vietnamese. Shout out to the Vietnamese people that wouldn't let me cheat off their paper in calculus.
They used to be my home. Shout out to 10.
They wouldn't let me cheat off their paper in calculus.
Bad attitude. Squatted in the middle of the fucking hallway all the time. Squat on the ground.
Shout out to the Bosnian Black Riots freshman and sophomore year.
I saw niggas get sophomore and junior year.
I saw a nigga.
Shout out to the race riot.
The race riot. I saw a Bosnian dude pick up one of them hard ass marble lunch trays and connect full force with a black motherfucker in the face. Yeah. Bow, like just flat out.
Oh, we like middle
now
of the day.
Sad part. Now the sad
like,
part is the fight wasn't even between the Bosnians and the blacks. The fight was between the Bosnians and the Serbians because their countries were actually at war. But because Sodan is in the hood and it's an urban St. Louis public school, niggas feel like they control it.
Y'all not finna bring that over
You're not finna bring that shit over here. This is motherfucking Union and Delmar, bitch. This is not Bosnia and Serbia.
We're not doing this on Maple.
So we got into the shit just off a simple strength of trying to.
It's not your hood.
It's not your hood.
You don't bring this down that hood.
Calm this motherfucking international war shit down over here, and turned into a whole motherfucking race riot and was on the news. Fucking crazy. That's all I got to say. It's fucking crazy. Shout out to motherfucking Sodan.
Some of the best days of my life. Definitely.
Straight hole in my mouth. Drink came all over my mouth. So that was the best days of my life. We had that Model UN. We had a whole United Nations room in our school and shit like that. It didn't mean shit. Still had race riots.
We learned about it though.
We learned about a lot of shit. We definitely learned about a lot of shit. What you got? What's your topic, bro? We've been going for quite some time.
He in the zone up.
He in a hella zone. I can call
great show, guys. Yeah.
I can call all my topics off.
Bye-bye. Hey, have a great motherfucking night. That's my topic. Great conversation with the teacher because that little bullshit you said put everything in perspective immediately. I'm mad as fuck too.
It's gonna make
but it doesn't, like you said, it does not look like that on paper. That was the simplest shit ever. When she said it like that, I'm like, damn, why wouldn't you do it like that?
But it's just a simple fact. You didn't have somebody to explain it to you to make it make sense.
It's even if you explained it,
that's the reason why I reached out to you.
On that paper, it does not look like that.
Because your kids don't know how to explain it to you like that. But they can explain it to me like that because they know I can get it.
But like he said, it's an extra step.
Yeah.
It ain't.
But for them,
10s and the 9 plus 6. It's the 9 plus 1.
But it's actually not a extra step. We just learn how to do it mentally. They're learning to do it on paper.
Boom.
Why?
Well,
I feel like I'm handicapping my children.
And the reason I say that is good because it helps them learn where they made their mistake. Because once you can do it on paper and once you get into the habit of doing it so much, you learn how to do it mentally.
Even when we did it the way we did it, though.
But it was we still learned it the same way because even if we didn't know, we know 9. If I couldn't remember what 9 plus 6 was, even if we still know how to make 10 though. So we still know that's 15. I still know.
Automatically 9 plus 6 is 15.
But because mentally I know that 9 plus 1 gave me 10 and I got 5 more. We know that. I can see that mentally in the problem.
So I teach them to go to the extra step.
Because it's really not an extra step. We're just teaching them how to, instead of doing it mentally, we're taking it mentally and putting it on paper. So they can.
Why? The paper could.
Because our kids these days are visual learners.
Visual.
They're in front of a computer all day long, iPad game. They're visual learners. So, but with us, you can tell us something over and over again. We finally got it. You ain't got to show me nothing. These
right, tell me once.
To show them. Because
twice
I can say
just
9
to set it in stone.
9 plus 6 is 15. They're like, why? Well, let me show you how. If I draw this timeline and I show you how to skip 1 to 10 and then go, it's gonna make sense to you because you saw it. I'm just taking from seeing it in your head to put it on paper, so where it makes sense.
So, do you have tutoring services available?
So actually, I was trying to find. Right now, I'm trying to set up tutoring because I am. Even though I've been virtual since April, we officially went back to the office last week. So I'm trying to find a location in the county and a location in the city that I can do tutoring on Saturdays and alternate weeks.
You try libraries?
Libraries still have their
COVID,
all that, where any type of congregating anything. So I'm trying to find maybe a rec center or just a small space that I can do some tutoring. But I have been working with like some of my friends, some of my fellow Tigers, sending them things.
Shout out Sodan.
Links. Listen, parents, please get an account on Pinterest. Listen, it's gonna save your life. I promise you.
What's up, Pinterest?
Go on Pinterest.
I got my Pinterest account.
What's up?
Set up a Pinterest account. So many teachers are on Pinterest, and so many teachers upload different activities and extra practice that are not worksheets.
I didn't know they had those on Pinterest.
That are not worksheets.
Yep.
If you have elementary school students, it is a lifesaver. You can create a binder of activities that your kid, you can make file folder activities.
Yep.
Pinterest, just go to the educator tab or type in, anything, any topic. There are tons of, and it's free. Videos on there, they do videos, stuff about how to do assignment math, all is on there. Pinterest, go to it.
Shout out to Pinterest.
Shout out to Pinterest. I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans.
I haven't released my OnlyFans yet, but I've been building my content.
I'm trying to do OnlyFans for education. So
my OnlyFans ain't educational. It's me making tracks.
Yeah.
And for the ladies, face ass.
I'm trying to do it for parents. Different ways of tutorials on how to do stuff for parents. So,
I've been a virtual stripper with your nasty ass.
Listen, if I can model my knee,
final thought,
I'm trying to learn how to oil up my knee and get paid.
Hey,
nigga pay for it.
Cause they paying for
somebody paying for this right here.
Hey, just make you an Instagram of just your
do that twist.
Niggas is paying for women.
I gotta do my knee because everybody doing the foot. I'm gonna do an ankle.
Niggas been just. I was astonished when I saw this chick that showed me the money she make from just her Instagram feed page.
Yeah. Think of the weirdest.
Just from her Instagram foot page.
If I can sit in the tub with a swimsuit on.
Just to take pictures of your feet?
Listen, I can fill up a tub with different things and lay in it. And get paid. Maybe one day I'll be covered in milk. Maybe one day I'm covered in chocolate.
She is not a teacher.
There are people who pay for things.
She works at the corner store, guys.
Listen, there are people who have those finishes that will pay because you just took a bath. No, you didn't take a bath. You had on a swimsuit.
They go right watch you in the bath, so it's suspenders on as candy corn.
Yeah,
and they gonna
pay for
their
it.
subscription.
They gonna pay for it. If a woman wants to see me make beats butt naked, and she gonna subscribe for it, I'm gonna make beats butt naked. Why she gonna subscribe to it?
And I'm making these beats that I love anyway.
I'm already making beats anyway.
And all you do is take my clothes off.
That's it.
I'm single, so I'm not cheating.
Shout out to everybody getting with OnlyFans. I am not a hater.
I'm not at all. I'm trying to join the club. I'm not out here.
I'm just trying to find.
I'm not hating on you at all. Multiple streams of income. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, everybody
subscribe.
Teacher got fired to Texas. She had one.
I'm not a teacher.
But what was her content though?
X-rated.
I just told you I'm trying to do my parents.
She ain't trying to be X-rated.
No, I ain't trying to.
See, low key. The problem. This is the problem.
There's so many content.
OnlyFans has been around for so long,
and it's not.
And just during the quarantine, did motherfuckers find out about it because the porn stars found out how to make money during lockdown. OnlyFans started out as a way for people to pay for exclusive content. I can make beats with my clothes on, and you want to subscribe to me making beats. That's what you want to do. But because of the quarantine and the porn stars figured out, because niggas is intelligent when it comes to their business and shit like that, oh shit, I can do this OnlyFans shit, and they will pay me for exclusive content
in my living room
while in my motherfucking living room.
In my pajamas.
Sometimes I've never subscribed to any OnlyFans. I've never paid for shit. But I know someone who does an OnlyFans, and she's done shit just as simple as putting her shin and her foot in the goddamn picture. It's shaking her foot like that.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I shake my foot like that for motherfuckers subscribe $10 a month.
Dolphin in a hoe, $10 hoe.
to move your foot like that, your ugly ass foot like that, you're not gonna do nothing.
Hold on, my nigga. Let's get it twisted.
That ugly ass bunion ass foot you got, you're not gonna shake
Nah, this is. I had a scar on this. I had a sore on this.
I don't need you to give me
but
your
besides
war
that, my
wounds.
shit on fleek, nigga.
On fleek?
Tell him. Tell him.
She looking at them fleeked out ass,
Tell him.
nasty ass motherfuckers. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody got time for that shit?
Now rip your toes up. Go ahead and take them out.
I'm not worried about it.
Now throw up on your carpet, nigga.
All I'm saying is my
All
feet
right,
don't
then.
look like that.
It look worse.
They don't.
Triple time.
Regardless.
Like you been kicking holes to the curb since 81. With the fucking feet you got. Tribal ass corn chip feet.
I'm not about to spend
Kilola, I don't need you throwing up to my OnlyFans. I don't want you looking at my OnlyFans. Not you. Of all
If you paid that
people.
bread, you would.
I don't give a shit.
It's
It's gonna be other people.
$200.
Then that's her.
Just
but
want to
shit.
see your feet.
But don't throw up on my motherfucking comment list talking about my motherfucking OnlyFans and shit. The fuck? Alright. Shout out to everybody that came out and followed us for episode 21. We've been coming at y'all 21 weeks straight. Today was a very great show. Catch us next Wednesday at 9:30 sharp on motherfucking Facebook Live. Next week, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. Next week probably going to be the last week we go live from Facebook. After that, it's going to be YouTube. You're going to have to catch the link. So, we upgrading the shit. You see, shit is changing. You see, we green screened out. You see, we SayLess screened out. We're going to be supporting shit throughout whatever the episodes is. This week was HBCU, so you see HBCU bands playing behind us. Shout out to all the HBCU bands. They canceled the season. It's the first time ever they canceled the season. I'm not going to be able to get my band geek shit off this season. They pushing us back to the spring. It is what it is. It's going to be different. But it is what it is. We out here COVID, Corona, 2020. You know, that's what's going on. Shout out to all the educators, all our black educators, male and female. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Lives matter.
Everything that y'all doing during this quarantine, lockdown learning, this virtual learning, everything that y'all doing, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You all are the best. You're amazing. We cannot do this shit without y'all. Our kids cannot learn without y'all. We appreciate everything you are fucking doing.
Cause we suck at it.
I'm not gonna say I suck, but I'm not y'all.
Before she said that little 10 shit
I
and
am
all
not.
that, we was all fucked up out here.
I am not y'all. You all went to school for this. Y'all got y'all certification for this. You all got y'all student loans that y'all are paying for this. You all, this is your industry, and we are just trying to make it easier for you. That's all I'm trying to do is make it easy and convenient for you and my daughters. That's
we got
all.
free blunts for all the teachers out
Hey,
there. Free blunts.
I'm not gonna snitch. I already know. I dealt with kids. I'm gonna put a full disclosure. When I was working at WashU motherfucking preschool, I would go to the Peacock Diner on my lunch, on my hour lunch. I would get a burger and a Crown and Coke. And then when I would go back, it would be time for pickup. And they would be wondering why Mr. Chris was so happy at pickup. Because I was tipsy.
Come get
and I was
these
ready
crazy
to come
white
get your motherfucking kids.
motherfuckers.
Yo, privileged ass kids, come get your goddamn kids.
White motherfuckers.
But at the end of the day, shout out to all our educators, our black educators. We need y'all. We love y'all. I don't really know what to say. You got something else to say?
Black power, power to the people. Keep fighting, man. Keep going. Keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing. We gonna do whatever the fuck we gotta do. We gonna educate these motherfuckers with these 10 plus 10s, 9 plus 1s before the 9 plus 6s. We'll get this government money. We'll get this food stamp money. We're gonna teach these little motherfuckers they gonna pass. We're gonna do our motherfucking thing. Apply for everything. Fuck the government. Fuck Trump. Maintain, y'all.
Send my stimulus. Send my second stimulus, bitch.
Motherfucker, child support got the first one, bitch. Shout out to my baby mama, but not really. Shout out to first 48.
See y'all next Wednesday. Thank you, Kelly, for coming out. It was amazing.
I'm sorry, I can make home at decent times where I get in that bed and just lay down and just. My twins gonna wake up in the morning out of pocket.